Hello everyone, welcome to another Palase Pursuits homebrew campaign. Join us in our first campaign incorporating the 2024 D&D rules. Warning, this podcast is not suitable for all ages. And now let's dive right into our session of Dark Lunarium.
All I know is he's always older than me. Doesn't matter. Although, yesterday, you were the same age as me.
Yes. So you're the youngest.
No,
I'm the youngest.
I'm the youngest.
You don't count. You don't
He
count.
doesn't count. Oh, wow. We already knew you were younger.
Wow.
We're talking to adults here.
Oh, shit.
We might have to have a kiddie table over there.
Bartholomew?
Bartholomew. Wow. Look at that. To Bartholomew.
Frost.
Cheers.
Frost.
Cheers. Okay, I'll just smell it.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's got some bite. Oh, I got a good thumbnail for the ice meal.
You did some AI crunching?
With Squincy.
Squincy?
Squincy. And the truck balls.
Oh, no. You must be paying for a premium service to get past those filters or something.
I had to go through a Russian VPN.
Yeah.
Definitely a Chinese AI there.
I don't know why this guy keeps saying truck nuts, sled, old man.
It's not even an AI, it's just an Indian guy.
No, what tak side.
Should we roll for recap?
I'll go.
Is this the
Okay.
low one or the high
Oh,
one?
this
It's
is
the
the
low
high
one.
one, so what's the best?
Oh no.
That one rolled best.
Oh,
so
no.
I'll use this
You're,
one.
how high do you
Right
roll?
down the middle. We want to roll high? We want to roll
I need
low.
you. I need you
It
right.
depends if you want to do the rate cup or not.
Oh, yeah. I beat you.
Whoa.
3.
12?
18.
Oh, good.
1? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa.
Happy birthday.
Didn't I do it last time? Oh man, I'm trying to remember.
Don't you take notes?
Not anymore. That's too much like editing.
Didn't you edit the audio? Come on. You must listen to it when you edit
I
it.
haven't. I skip like every 30 seconds, and then I'm at the end. Okay, I'll just cut it. So like a whole bunch of shit could get in there. I don't know what it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we know.
It's all a whole bunch of shit got in there. It's us.
Every time we die is the problem.
But I got every 1 second, every 30 seconds covered.
Okay.
All right. Well, we were in the woods.
Hey,
Huh?
for 1 second every 30 seconds.
Yeah, that'll be good. We were in the woods, and we tried to attract another band out of this cave of soldiers, and they came, and we stealthed around them. I think I'm missing something.
We fought up the first group.
Fought the first group. Yeah, I thought that was episode 3.
No, we
That was the beginning
we
of
said
this episode.
Okay, yeah, we then we hung that guy up on the tree though, right?
Yeah.
That was the previous episode.
Yeah, that was the episode before last
That's
episode.
the one where
Never let him back down.
No, we did not.
Then some more
You
guys
said you're
came.
going to when you come
When
back.
we
so
come
you-
We
back.
say a
Yeah.
lot of things.
Yes.
You do say a lot of things.
I mean, if we remember.
Yeah, if we remember. Yeah, I'll remember at this point.
Modify memory.
So some archers came out and we fought them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Killed them off. And then we snuck into this cave.
Mm-hmm.
The end.
It was dark. And
We
we
got
hit,
into the
Ashley flashed everyone.
Ashley.
You remember that part.
Yeah.
Was it the left titty or the right?
Both.
It was half of it.
Just half.
It was upper boob.
The good half.
No bottom boob.
Anyway, I remember us going into the cave and nothing before that. And then someone, I think it was you were tripping all the traps.
Yeah. Because it was like, maybe we should just try to get over these and everything, because maybe they'll make some noise and people will notice us, and everyone just pushed me, and then I just
Nobody pushed you.
no one pushed me, but I was like, maybe it's
Ashton has a list of directions where we're supposed to be.
Yeah, I have a map of the cave as well.
and I had
It was dark though; it was hard to see.
I'd locate objects up
Right.
for the book.
That's expired.
Used his
Yeah.
last second level spell.
And then we're coming up to a room with a glow, and we stop there.
Some shadows.
Yeah, there's 3 figures in the cave by the tom. Walking into like this like open area.
And then now it's open table for all the stuff I missed.
So much.
Remember at the end, Will did something really dumb, but I can't remember what it was. But he did some real goofy thing, but I can't remember what.
Used
It wasn't
last
in the
second soul spell.
Yeah.
The rate cap hasn't ended. It's open table.
I can't remember what it was. It was hilarious.
Some of you remembered that you had some magical items that you had been traveling with for a while. That you were like, "Hey, I should use these."
Rookie players.
So that would potentially helpful for
Was
what you had depended.
2 cloaks of good quality. One of the cloaks was called Cloak of Quiet Shadows.
I think
You never disclosed that.
Yeah,
so far.
yeah, no. We were talking about people who may or may not have not realized they got magic items at the beginning.
Yeah.
That just spawned in. These bracers of defense that you're like, oh yeah, I need those.
I didn't hit.
Wait a minute, let me put those on.
I think we should actually go back retroactively and I should gain some hit points from like episodes ago for when I normally got in.
Thanks,
seems fair.
And then
Thanks there,
Andy,
Indiana Jones.
yeah, Andy shows up. You better edit that out. We might get
That's not a snake.
Quit looking under the undercarriage.
Temporary hit points would be.
Yeah,
eyeball
I think
level.
that,
5 temporary hit points. That seems reasonable.
But he's had a short rest since then, and so it just would be too messy.
I don't think it's going to help much, but this seems reasonable.
You're in for a world of hurt.
Here, let me give you just. I'm just gonna put this over here.
Oh, one more? We can do
Yeah,
one
yeah,
more.
yeah.
Oh, is that 5? Is 10? 15?
He just keeps moving the bottle.
I don't even know where I wrote down what we got. Magic item.
You got a special trait instead of a bed.
Exactly.
I got a pearl necklace.
Yeah. Yep, probably.
Is it around your neck?
It does a bunch of shit too.
Oh yeah, it does shit, alright.
I don't know where I put it down.
Do you have the cloak?
I do not have the cloak. All I have is my flame tongue.
I thought you kept the cloak.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't
You
think
did,
you
you
told
did
anybody.
You specifically didn't tell us what it was. No, just now.
You were like, yeah, it's just a cloak, guys.
Sounds like something that Ashley might want.
He's Ashton.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
it's the Cloak of Quiet Shadows? That sounds roguey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Or you know what? It sounds like a monk kind of item.
Oh.
Like a monk only item?
Yeah. Exclusive. Monk exclusive item.
Monk
Huh?
only?
Right, yeah. Right there.
It works as long as you have 1 key point. 2 key points left. Just make it so you can never use them.
And then
Focus
somebody
points.
else got the twin furries.
The
That was
swords?
a while ago.
Yeah.
Right there.
I got the sword. Remember we talked about
Yeah,
sharing
we were
them.
gonna share.
But then you're like, no, it's stronger if just one of us have it. So then I took it because you already have this weird trait, you know,
Special secret.
special
Yeah.
secret trait that we don't know about.
Shit pearl necklace.
The brown pearl necklace?
Isn't that in the other campaign?
Well, flecks of gold.
Okay. Now I'm confused.
I have to look at the items that I gave you. I don't remember a pearl necklace, but it seems accurate.
I think that's just for flavor. Gord wanted his character to have that.
She wanted a pearl necklace.
I know that your sword became a little bit more powerful than you thought that it was, because that's what we brought beforehand.
Right. But I thought we found something.
We
different
found a
campaign. Yeah, it was
glaive
smoke.
that turned into
I'm thinking
a
of
sword.
smoke.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Smoke has a pearl necklace.
I might still be smoke right now, the way I'm thinking.
Gonna be a tough session for you, man.
Smoking something.
Whiskey.
Might have been the whiskey. Might have been the gin.
Did you have a little voice crack there?
Oh, I'm a country singer.
That was country. That was Doug and the Slugs, wasn't it?
Wait,
I don't know.
I should probably open it.
I'm not even sure.
Sure.
Yeah, Captain, turn the recording off.
Alright, so we start up. Seer has gone through this hallway and disabled all of these traps, primarily by tripping them all. So
Someone else
do it.
made it so they wouldn't go activate. I just.
Ask me.
Yeah.
On the roof.
It's some kind of a bandsaw with a crest, isn't it?
Well, it was like a swinging like axes or something.
And you are in this darkened hallway, but there's enough light coming from around the corner, which sounds as if it's a larger room. You see the torchlight flickering against the wall and shadows of 3 individuals as you can faintly hear them talking. They're not yelling through this cave, but they aren't being overly quiet because they think that they're alone here. So, not a huge deal, but they're still far enough away and around the corner that you can't hear them clearly.
And Seer's leading the way there. I'm pretty sure.
Seer had moved forward and tripped all of the traps. Seer, are you just going to keep on walking through? Do you rejoin the party? Do you wait for them to catch up to you?
I just do a come here gesture. Wait for them.
Get over it.
I don't have message. I can't do that.
There was a pass without a trace at one point. Is that gone now?
I think it's still up.
Is it still going?
It's a 1 hour thing.
I feel that was when you guys were getting
Approaching.
to the cave
Yeah.
Okay.
and bypassing the sentries that were in the trees. That's what you did after that.
I say we sneak forward real quiet, like, okay. Clip. Clop.
Maybe you stay behind.
Clip, clop.
Clop.
Do I still have Ashton's underwear I can put under one of his?
No, I have that back.
You start sewing some mittens for him to put on his hooves.
Little booties.
Yeah, little booties, yeah.
Little hoovy booties.
So you were going through this, and this is the route that Ashton's map. Not map. It's just a sort of take this turn. It's
Directions.
directions to be able to go through, not as clear as a map. So this is the route that is the direct route to be able to do it. You do know that there are other routes to go around if you want to avoid the room with the potentially 3 or more individuals in it. But
Ashton said the book was in this room too. Is that accurate?
Ashton said that.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Okay.
But
And my detect object is
Going
gone out.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
you do know that you weren't very close before the detect object came through, and you're about 2/3 of the way through the directions.
that's our marching order.
I was in front.
Seer's in front, but I'm gonna sneak forward. I want to peek into this room with my eyeballs.
Are you still spider climbing on the ceiling, or are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So you
Trying to
peek around
quiet.
the corner, and then I'm below you, and then
Someone's
a
below.
whole row of heads.
Someone's
I'm
below you
hoping
there.
that I'm the only one sneaking. But I know that Seer is also ahead of the party here, so I don't know what he's doing.
I just think it's cool that you have the slippers of spider climbing that
skirt.
The skirt, right?
Yeah, how
You're
can you
wearing-
see? And like,
The skirt's just like.
Whoever said I had a skirt? No, that was him with the kilt.
How would the kilt work on
it's
centaur?
like it's like a skirt around
Like
a
a mattress
bed,
skirt.
a mattress skirt, right?
See?
Yeah. He had to figure this out, you know? Took him 3 weeks, but he figured it out.
I envisioned this weeks ago. I was like,
That's all it is, really. It's just a cheap.
I'll wait for
mattress
you
skirt I found.
to request
Got a hole in
stealth
it
roll
for my
when I'm
torso
ready.
to go through.
so make your stealth roll.
Mhm.
You're signaling to the group to
It's
stay
just to
back.
hide.
Is the group
Dangly
staying back?
bits.
Wherever they
Is the
are.
group progressing?
I'm not waiting for them.
No.
I'm gonna.
If you're going to, if they're going to wait, you're going to make it at advantage. If they go forward, you're going to make a straight roll,
Mhm.
and so will they. So
I'm proceeding very slowly, so I go.
I hang back.
Galip.
I hang back.
all right. So your rogue signals you to wait. Go ahead and make your roll at advantage.
Huh? 12.
I'm glad I didn't drink.
So you
With advantage.
Yeah, I see
But
that.
you probably got some good bonuses there, too.
I should actually just look at this instead of making it up.
Yeah, you can look. That's fine.
So you sneak around the corner. You're on the roof. You're sort of keeping tight to the wall. You get around the corner and you can see this is a 30-foot, 35-foot larger open room. We've gone out of the cave and more into built structure. There's stone flooring. There's like the iron torches like into the walls and everything. It's a reasonably well lit room. You can see a number of chests, furs, things piled over in the corner. Doesn't seem like a treasure room, but storage of some sort. And there are 3 guys that are huddled around this small, sort of smoldering fire, just comfortably chatting.
Does the smoke from the fire look like it's going out through like a small chimney kind of vent?
Or are they just smoking themselves?
It's not like super hazy or anything. You can see in there to see how it's getting out. But it does
Or somewhere?
I can hold That'd actually be pretty smart.
That it would just
Fill
fill up. Yeah.
Collect all the
500
smoke.
pounds of smoke.
And then you
There's a
release it
cubic,
during that.
restriction on it too.
Is there?
Can you make an
It's
investigation?
just a weight restriction.
I can. Would this one be an advantage?
Take the bag out. Perfect.
Why don't you roll with advantage and tell me what both your rolls are?
All right.
50th anniversary.
My roll is 4 and 18, and my investigation is 4. So it's either 8 or 22.
You don't know if it's advantage or disadvantage. That's
Cruel.
I told you.
Insanity, isn't it?
Just make people
It's
roll
like-
2 dice all the time.
Yeah, well, you can't know whether it was a straight roll because there's no straight roll as soon as you roll 2 dice,
Or roll a 1,
right?
and then roll a second.
Or maybe one meant one thing and one meant another.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I'm investigating for.
So you see these 3. One of them, you're looking, and he's not looking straight down where this opening is that you're going through, but definitely you can see that it would be in his peripheral.
Oh, that there's someone passing by him.
No. So the 3 of them are sitting there.
Yeah,
2 of them you have sort of
their backs are to
the
me.
bats have, and then the third one isn't looking straight into this hallway,
Right.
but it's definitely in his peripheral. So
If we all just walked on by, he might see us.
if anybody else walked into this open way with how well this is lit, you absolutely know it's not.
Okay.
So you guys ready to go?
Okay,
So I've
so
waited for at least one round.
now I'm going to sneak back to the couple. At least to be able to convey to them what it is that's in the next room. Hey guys! Hey you guys! No, I sneak back and I say quietly,
You know, I could go in there and convince them I'm a musical entertainment for the lab. Who's the guy who strung up on the trio?
I think you're still talking. I think you're still talking.
No, this is
He's Schwartz smoke.
this is alright. What?
I don't know. Schwartz smoke.
Schwartz smoke.
Schmokesenegger.
Schmokesenegger. Yes, that's way better. That's way better.
it was right there.
I could try to convince them.
Do you have Ashton?
Ashton?
He's talking like Maximus.
They were born twin boys.
Do you have anything that can control flame?
Because I'm so hot right now.
Yeah, I'm burning up.
I gotta press his vegetation, which can. But I don't.
I think it's only small flames, not like a big one.
Might be able to
Prestidigitation.
turn their lights out.
That for sure I can do with prestidigitation, but I have to be within 10 feet, so it's not very useful.
Ooh, not very useful.
I could run into there and punch one of them.
Get
I
one
think you're
of
gonna
you-
do that anyway.
Get one
Oh,
of you.
that sounds like permission.
Teleport in and
I could sneak.
with your brother.
No.
Druidcraft. Fireplay. You light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a campfire.
Oh,
And the range is 30 feet.
it's appropriate. It's
There you
exactly
go.
what we need.
That's what I'm talking about.
How are we gonna get a horse in there, though?
Just need my head to look.
I'm just almost finished knitting these little.
How far from the
things that
opening of the
Are you
entrance
plucking
is
feathers
it?
off or something?
Yes.
Fire.
They're like little
20 to
pillowcases.
25 feet almost.
And I'm picking out his dingleberries and mixing them with the feathers.
Touching my dingleberries.
And clumping them to the bottom of the street.
It's the mud that
And
holds
now you have
the mud
shit
that
feather
binds.
mittens.
Little shit muffins. Mittens.
There's more on my feet.
Shittins.
Oh, now I gotta go back to AI and do that.
Yeah.
Shit booties.
Shit feather horseshoes.
I've seen shit movies.
They're not macrame though, are they?
They're macro, alright, but not me.
So we believe this to be the plan?
Yeah.
I mean,
I stopped listening
can't
after you
really-
said I should punch him.
Yeah.
Who can see in the dark?
I can
It's
see
lit
the
in
dark.
that room.
Yeah, but the campfire is about to go
That's the
off.
lights go out. It's not going to be lit in that room.
I can see in the dark.
I cannot.
I can't either.
What about you, little owl boy?
I can see in the dark. I'm part owl.
So 2 people can attack the 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Who's the other one? You?
Hey, I can.
Who's
Yeah,
the-
why don't we just go, when the torch goes out, we slit their throats, you know?
Did I see any other passageways? Okay, so it's not like this room is a dead end.
I still believe this is a misdirection on
We
on
can
the map.
we can try to sneak through and then turn the fire back on.
But there's also a passage beyond this one.
Yeah, we'll get to that side.
You don't think they'd hear the click?
That's why
Oh
we...
no! It's now. It's gonna be.
And you'll leave a little feather trail
The
behind.
smell! The smell!
So from Ashton's directions, you guys have 3 more sort of sections that you're doing. Well, those 3 sections. there's one more in this trap. For no reason at all. What is everybody's passive?
Oh, for no reason.
13.
Insight?
12.
Insight?
15.
14.
Oh, sorry, insight.
Yeah.
14.
12.
15.
Yeah, because you put all of your points into insight instead of deception, like you should have.
Insight,
I can
Persuasion.
deceive.
religion, and arcana.
15.
Someone's got to have.
Between the
insight.
two of us, we can mindfuck everybody.
Okay, two of you just walk in there. You're like door-to-door salesman. Go ahead.
So as Ashley has come back and sort of given the layout of this room, Seer and Maverick, you realize that as you're whispering this plan, it's like, we can do this. Oh, what if we snuff out their flames and we can bolt by? They aren't talking.
Are they just looking at us?
I run into the room and punch one.
Below.
Just one of them? You don't punch them all?
No, just one. You
I
told me
thought you
you
had
gave me
multi-attack.
permission to punch one.
Yeah.
Well, punch one multiple times.
Yeah, okay.
Do some of that owl shit, Maverick.
Dope owl shit.
That's on my hooves. Dope
No,
owl.
that's horse shit.
So upon Maverick realizing it's like this well laid out plan may not be
He's just
laid out
talking,
as
and there's just a dust.
as well as he should be. And yeah, he's gone. Just immediately
Couple
gone.
feathers.
Don't you have like an astral staff or something that kind of has an image? Just your staff is standing there, but you're gone.
Yeah.
He gets back in time to catch.
This hazy image of Maverick is still there talking to you guys while Maverick is gone. Maverick, you bolt into the room and there's two of them on either side and they take a swipe at you. You dodge past one, but you take 8 points of slashing damage
Yeah.
from the sword as you get hit by the
I will use my reaction to attempt to negate that.
Okay.
You take one and you throw him over your shoulder into the other guy.
For the fire. Put out the fire.
How much damage?
8.
8.
I don't even roll. I don't think it.
But you're gonna roll.
Yeah, I think 8 12 damage.
Okay.
So does that mean
Game temporary.
Well, I already have 5.
You want some more on the boss?
Alright, I brought some.
They're on to us! They might know we're here! Alright, so I will give you all the option. You can spend your movement and you can get in there.
Can I get within?
Or you can roll initiative and see it.
I want to get in there.
Option. Oh, we just
How
roll.
far
I
away
like to
are
roll
we?
initiative.
Yeah.
You're like 15 feet around the corner.
Well, once we get, like, would it take 15 feet of movement, and then how far?
You're not in
True.
You see the shadow of Maverick. 2 swords go fly, and you can see this, and you see Maverick sort of his shadow contort as he hits and keeps going through. So you know that he was attacked in the doorway. You don't know if they are right there. You don't know if all 3 of them are there.
I'd say we just roll initiative.
I'm just charging.
Go.
Charging. Okay.
Boom.
Roll initiative, everyone.
I'm charging in.
Charging in.
Okay, so Chiron's in the
On
room.
your turn, you could.
Oh, I'm charging in.
Seer's in the room. Maverick's in the room.
Oh, and we should still roll initiative, obviously, right?
You're still going to roll initiative, yes.
I am going to use uncanny metabolism to gain some hit points and key points. He's not charging so much as sauntering into the room.
What the fuck was that, by the
You
way?
tripped on your shit booty.
Yes, you just slip on a feather.
It's like a horse on ice.
Bambi!
It's like a moose on a frozen pond.
Charge into the room so that you can be there to be last in initiative.
And it's, they got the drum plate. Legs everywhere.
You got to get your hit point pool, your meat sack in the room there first, right?
Meat sack.
Yeah. You got to soak up the damage.
Don't be looking out there.
Ashley.
Okay.
Ashley, roll a 7.
You're
Ashley,
off
what'd
tonight.
you roll?
9.
Chiron, what'd you roll?
I can't trade. I'm not an assassin.
Maverick?
19.
Okay.
We should trade.
Oh,
Seer.
19.
Ooh.
What's your dex?
My dex is +2, so it's probably lower than yours.
What's your dex? Huge.
Twice as big as his dex.
Holy shit!
Cyrell.
7.
Okay.
God.
Whenever you get a hard on, you must faint.
Where your blood goes down there.
I know. I understand what he's
He,
saying.
he basically stated that his dex was bigger than Chiron's.
That's true.
It is.
Proportionally.
Okay, so Maverick went in, Seer went in, Chiron went in. We will start this off. I will get all of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Including the people outside the room?
Nope.
Oh, good.
Oh!
Not bad.
1.
Did you go in or are you?
Oh, no, I didn't go in.
Okay, you're good then.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so 16, 21, something, and 1.
1. I still get bonuses, right? Or does 1 just mean 1?
So
4?
you're
It doesn't
still
matter.
gonna fail.
Yeah, because either
What,
it will be 4 or 1.
what is your
Plus 17, and then
Yeah.
you go.
Plus
Yeah.
3.
Plus.
Come on.
So you're happy with the 4?
Oh, there's one more drop.
Yeah. Yeah, I survived, right?
So you take 8 points of radiant damage, and you are blinded
By the radiance.
until
It's not
the
perfect.
end of this bandit's next turn. As you come around the corner, he sees 3 of you barreling around, and he has this sword and he has this stone that's sort of dripping with this white energy as it slams the two of them together, and there's this huge flash. You're the only one that coming around the corner, you see this, and it's like wait, what's going on here? And there's this giant flash, and you take some damage, and
Blinded for 10
Blinded.
rounds.
Blinded by light.
oh, and on a success, half damage, so
Oh,
4
So
points
4
each.
points each. Damn it.
There goes your temp hit points.
I just gained 9 hit points when we rolled this shit.
So that is his turn. One more of the bandits is going to take 2 slashes. Maverick. Does it hit you?
Nope.
Alright. 2 slashes. You dodge out of the way both of them. It is your turn, Maverick.
Alright.
So I've got, like in the guy that in
You
the
have-
back with the flashbang.
You have 2 of them right next to you that have taken slashes at you. And then you have one that's about 15 feet in front of you. You can't see his face or anything because he's standing in front of the fire, so he's sort of blocking that light source. But he's standing there with his sword and his stone that's dripping.
I'm going to bonus action disengage, and then run up to the mysterious looking fellow.
Okay.
And attack him.
That gives room for everyone else to get in.
12.
Does not hit.
Okay. This is the one.
Seer.
Okay.
You cannot see.
I'm just gonna do
Which
a
is
little.
ironic with his name.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a little blessing on me, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith. Then I'm gonna try to remember like how much further everyone was, and with my war pick pointing forward, so I can tap on the ground and see if I can feel like the wood and fire and everything. Move forward with my shield.
Okay.
So I should mark off one spell slot for Shield of Faith. And yeah, now my AC is 20.
So, knowing that you came in,
Yep.
and that there were two guys at the entrance of this, you're going to raise your shield and you're going to blindly walk forward,
Well,
potentially through there.
I didn't want to walk through them. I thought they were closer to the campfire. I wanted to kind of
No,
like
these-
get.
When they saw Ashley, they went over and they were waiting on either side, and then there was the third one.
Ambush.
Okay, so I'm going to try to get myself like. Was I right in between them?
You were 5 feet back because you weren't attacked by them, but
Okay.
you, by memory, you know that there was two of them.
You know, when
just on the other side.
like a flash goes off in your eyes and you can just see the image of what was there before and it burned into your eyeballs. That's what you got.
Okay, I'm going to
Okay.
walk forward 5 feet, so I'm right in between them.
All right, that works too.
Oh, meat shields.
Yeah, get that meat shield in there.
And we're all right.
Don't know if that was the greatest idea because I'm half health, but
One of the guys that you just walk right up to, it is his turn now, so he's going to take his 2 slashes at you.
Man,
Oh, add advantage.
Because he's blind.
An 18 does not hit you though,
it does not.
but a 21 will hit you.
I want to can't even do warding flare.
nope, you gotta see what's going on.
A target you can see? Is that what it is?
You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Fuck.
And you have this other flash of pain in the vision that you currently do not have.
Do you have any warding flares left? thought
I
they
have
were all
one
gone.
left.
It's too bad all my spells are gone. I can't do it.
I have 1 hit point left.
I've,
Oh, I need to make a con save, don't I?
for your
And that
shield of
one.
faith.
The shield of faith.
Nice.
That is really cool.
Alright.
Two damn ones.
Alright.
It's Ashley, it's your
I
turn.
think it is.
I'm gonna walk up 15 feet so I can see into the room.
Yep.
I see the two
As
guys.
you walk to this corridor, you can see these two guys because they've stepped in. Chiron's like 5 feet ahead of you. Seer is there and he's holding up this shield as these two guys are readying to start slashing at him again. And you see Maverick.
Concentration.
Through all of these bodies, you can barely see Maverick and this other guy stepping in.
That is concentration.
There's a lot of large bodies between you and the light source, so you don't have beads on all of them really well, but
I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost. Actually, no, I'll cast Mind Sliver at the one that's attacking Seer. The one that like is on the right, I guess.
Okay.
Just make it insane.
Rare plus.
that's a 14.
Oh,
Fails.
Mind Sliver.
They take 5 points of psychic damage, and now they minus 4 damage.
Alright, you're going to sort of stay part of the way
I'm gonna
back
stay
there.
back, yeah.
Alright, Cyril and Ashley are tied at a 7.
Gary's there.
I got an 18 dex.
I do too.
You guys did this last time.
Roll off.
Rollies.
14.
Alright, Zero, it's your turn.
Alright, I'll cast True Strike. Right there.
Okay.
And then I will move forward and attack the nearest guy. If I can get an advantage situation to attack.
No, they have the advantage situation, so...
Okay. I'll get the guy on the left.
Alright, do that.
Yep. That's a dirty 20.
That will hit.
Eight points of piercing. Oh, yeah!
You go through, you see that Seer's in trouble. He's holding up his shield and he's just like aimlessly. He has no idea where it is. You can make the assumption from the giant flash that you would have seen from around the corner that he's having a rough time, but nobody else seems affected by it.
Sarah, if you can dodge these, I would recommend you a dodge. Also,
I can't see.
just dodge.
To
Get
where?
out of dodge.
To where?
When I say duck, duck!
Yeah.
Ashley. What do you want to do?
Ashley is following Ashton, and Ashton runs in and he's attacking and trying to protect. And I'm gonna charge in the team that we are, and I'm gonna reach out my hand and I'm targeting the person who Ashton targeted, who's now standing over Seer, or he's not prone, he's just blind.
Yeah, correct.
So
And bleeding profusely.
I'm going to sneak in there, because I'm small, I can kind of weave in and get a hand on the target, even if it's like I'm not physically able to like land a hit. I'm just got to touch him. Okay. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp.
All right.
On that guy right there.
If you're wearing metal, don't they have disadvantage?
It's still a hit.
It's advantage to
Oh, weird.
no, these guys. Well,
Do they have a belt buckle or something?
Boy, that's a stretch.
Prince Albert?
well
Piercings?
So he's holding the sword, so sure.
That's not wearing metal armor.
Does Ashley flavor it shocking motorboat?
No. So I just reach out and touch him.
It's like a cloth or whatever, and she's just
I rolled
rubbing
a
it back
22.
and forth.
22
It often
works, yes.
crosses.
Okay. That's one of these guys in damage. That's a 1.
Nice.
1 is enough, though, that he loses his reaction.
Okay.
And that's lightning damage. Then, before I retreat and move away, I'm gonna just touch Seer on the way past.
Okay.
I'll give him a little.
Who's that?
Are you rubbing your feet?
Oh, it's not actually down.
Do you react?
No.
Think it's an attack?
Yeah, I hit you with my war.
Yeah, that's
Not actually down. I was thinking he needs to get up, but he's just blinded. Wait a minute, though. Doesn't my lay on hands
Is an action.
is a bonus action?
That changed.
Which makes sense.
Um,
Healing dope in this new edition.
Doesn't it do like
Healing
I could remove?
Healing word is amazing.
Yeah, healing.
I thought I could like remove a poison or
I
use
feel like
negative
You have
effects,
to use 5.
but I can
So
still
I
do
don't
it.
know if that's
Well,
like
he's-
a later.
He's getting his psych back at the end of that, guys.
I have 1 hit point.
Effective
What do you
sight.
need?
No, it's a purified poison.
I got you, don't worry.
And it doesn't say anything about removing
Wait, you can heal?
a blindness or
It
negative.
used to be
effect.
disease,
Yeah. So
but they changed
I
it
think
to
about
poison.
purifying his poison, but then I don't do it.
alright.
Yeah, that's,
Thought that counts.
yeah.
Yeah.
Prayers and what is it? Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts
You give
and
me your
mortar
thoughts
boots.
and prayers.
Well, I could give him some lay on hands points, but if they're not going to make any difference unless he was down, then I need to give him 1.
Just flash.
Just
He's
for
I wouldn't be able to see.
inspiration.
Yeah, you can't see it anyway.
Yeah, you want to see them, right?
Darrell's looking around the corner.
Okay, I just retreat.
Alright.
However much movement I can step back. I just want to be the back line.
Yeah, you can retreat back, not right next to Ashton, but you're off center a little bit from the Chiron and 5-10 feet away from Ashton. So you've successfully retreated back enough.
The paladin ran away from everyone.
All right, Chiron.
Didn't you do that?
I'm in the middle of everything.
No, I'm not meaning now.
So where I'm still not in. I thought I was in the room already, right?
Yeah, you are.
So all of you approached into this room. As you came around the corner, there was this huge flash, so you stopped right before you got it. It's this
So is him
15-foot.
in front of me now?
He went in, so he's 5 feet in front of you, engaged with 2 guys that attacked.
I got the
And the guy, are they both within reach of swinging at him?
Yes.
Okay.
I hit the guy in the wall.
Which is the guy that who got shocking grass?
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the guy on the left.
Just with a weapon?
With my staff.
With your...
Shillelagh?
Ooh, crit!
Whoa, 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 whoa! Roll that dice again. Ooh, max.
So 15 points of damage.
Wow.
They're just
That's
crack.
12 of them.
And can I bonus action grab him and shove him back, or that's a full action?
No, I'll let you do it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab him and throw him behind me.
Yeah, right between the legs.
You impale him.
This has gone like really
can drag
poorly,
him.
not completely to plan. So you go through, you smack this guy on the sort of like downswing. You take one hand off, you grab Seer, and you throw him back. I'm gonna say that you're gonna be prone.
Oh,
He's not
did you grab
doing
me?
this gently.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Sure,
you
you
grabbed the
back.
other guy.
No, you.
I would not say the impale thing.
No.
You get concussed off his cock.
So you still
You get a
can't see.
concoction. Concoction.
I wish that could be the title of the episode. I wish.
Surely, write that down. Concoction.
Concoction.
Concoction?
So you can't see still, but you feel this
Concussion.
pull on the
Concussion.
back of your
It's even better.
jacket. You get thrown back.
Oh, I know where I am.
That's your
but-
wrestling name. Concussion.
It's been years. If you don't release, you get a concussion.
Kind of makes sense with the centaur's elbow and everything, or leg bow. The centaur's 5th leg.
Alright. So we go back to the top of the order. You guys that Maverick is in melee with. He's going to make 3 attacks.
Ooh, that's not great.
3 attacks.
That sucks. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
A 24 will.
Yeah.
And a dirty 20.
Yeah.
Mr. Run In.
Yeah.
Any key points left?
Yeah. I got all my key points.
Taking 2 heads.
What can I do with key points?
Oh, I thought that was you dodgy thing.
No, I'll do that every round.
Alright, so from
Oh, so it hasn't come to your.
the first attack, you take 27 points of damage.
Okay, well,
I'm down.
17 of them.
Oh, sorry.
17 of them is poison damage.
Okay, so I can use my.
No, I'm just saying, if that was me, I would have been down.
I would be dead.
Yeah, I would be down.
No, I'd be
So
dead.
I can only deflect up to 10.
Oh, yeah.
Deflect
Because
9.
I do my hit points a bit differently
that's-
than everyone
that's
else.
good.
Where I do it.
So I take 18.
I go
Yeah.
on.
So 1
Instead of
point of
subtracting
slashing
the
damage
points, I
and
just
So
write
we
down
have
how much
points of
damage.
poison damage?
I know, I'm just.
Okay.
I'm still barely alive.
Really? Did you reduce the damage with your?
This is good. This is the last group in the cave.
And then,
Sure.
From the second, you take 24
We're the last group.
14 being poison.
This is the big boss.
So down.
So down.
Should I use my master's level spell slot on burning hands?
Whatever you
You can't see anything.
No, I'm gonna see after this guy, because this guy's the one who did the,
It's not a concentration.
He's
I know.
going to put this stone away, and he's going to sheathe the sword.
It ended on
He's
the end
going
of his
to
turn.
grab a hand crossbow off of his belt, and he's going to use his bonus action to start taking aim down the hallway at some of the other targets.
I appreciate that over there. Can you wave out your backside?
He just had a
yeah.
concoction.
So that's
Over
his
there.
turn. Bandit on the right is going to take
How
a
bad is it?
two slashes
I don't know. I guess not.
at Seer. That's crit.
Oh,
fuck.
And a
Just stick your nose
22
in
to
the
hit.
box.
But the guy's turn is over, so I can see again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
you can.
I'm gonna warding flare the crit.
Like you do.
There's
Yeah.
that he re-rolls it.
He rerolls.
So that's good in this now. Because a 15 does not hit you.
A 15 doesn't. I have an 18 AC.
The 19 will hit though.
I'm going to go down.
Isn't he behind me?
Oh, you got pulled away. Yes.
No warding flare
So-
needed. Okay, still have that.
So are you? Did you warding flare because he's going to attack the person that is in his range, so he's going to crit.
And he's like, nah, hold on.
No, I'm going to hold that on.
All right.
Let's kill this guy now. He needs to heal me. I'm dead.
You're not
Don't
warding
die.
flaring the
And
crit?
does a 19 hit you?
He's gonna kick you out of that store.
I got a shit.
I'll warding flare then.
Ashton,
From
I
the
think.
first.
Ashton, I think I know which
From the
characters
second.
we need to let die.
You're down.
No, you're supposed to heal me.
I'm down.
Down.
I can't
All right, that's his
You're the
turn.
healer.
I was hoping you
The
had
cleric
more
can heal us.
points. Oh, yeah. Spare the time.
Maverick, it's your turn.
So,
Do a
that's
death
it.
save.
That's it. They still work
Actually,
quite
it's-
well.
What is spare the time now?
6.
You're not supposed to say out loud what it is, though.
Oh. Oh, actually, you're supposed to roll.
It's supposed to be
Do you
hidden.
want me to roll?
Isn't that you keep?
Oh,
it
wait,
hidden?
now that you rolled a 6, now you want him to roll?
Yeah, now I really. I like that rule where nobody knows.
Technically, it's best that the DM rolls all the death saves and doesn't tell anybody what's going on. That way, you don't know how urgent it is to get to
I
someone.
love that roll.
Alright, well, I.
You want to take first fail and then I'll roll from now on?
Yeah.
Sounds fun to me.
Yeah, that sounds even better.
We can
Nat
we can
20.
do all the worst things, I guess, if you want.
Think of all the fun we'll have.
Starting now. Right? Starting while you're on the
Put it
ground.
this way. He can't roll as bad as you do.
That is true.
And he can always lie if he does.
Alright, that's Maverick Seer.
Okay. If I walk
You
up.
see Maverick go down, you see Chiron go down.
Aren't you the cleric?
These three.
I don't
of
have
them-
any healing, remember?
The,
kind of
the
a
two
cleric
of
are
them
you?
are in the
Not really.
doorway and they start. They're not like coming into the hallway, but they're standing guard at it.
Am I
and
not
you
like
can
a
see
plug now?
pretty darn close, yeah.
Can I aim my burning hand so I don't hit his corpse?
Or his corpse.
I'm not dead.
Oh, and isn't he a bit further in fighting the third guy? Yeah. 10 feet past. I'm going to do burning hands. Oh, that's a 15-foot cone, so it still hit his corpse.
But I'm 15 feet past
Just the body.
him where the other guys are. Right?
He's still a creature.
I want to be able to.
He's 15 feet away. He's 5 foot.
Oh.
So can I aim it so I hit 2 of the guys and neither of them, or would I have to
You can try to.
You're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
I'll kick you in
It would be a deck save for everyone else, so you know what?
Failed deck saves.
Yeah, they're down.
Unconscious.
So it's a pretty small chance that the 2 unconscious make the deck save.
Now I'm just going to use flame tongue.
Okay.
I'm going to drop my shield. I'm going to 2-hand flame tongue, and which one of the 2 looks the most bloodied?
The one on the right has definitely taken a little bit more.
Okay, I'm going to swing. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate flame tongue, where bright flames flicker off of it, and I'm going to smack at the guy on the right. Nat 1.
Nice.
God, you're bad.
That's 3 not 1s.
So he swings back, hits me in the head.
Yeah.
How much damage would I have done to you?
2 death saves and then 2 more death saves.
Take out 2 or
How many hit points do you have?
I have 1.
Cool.
I would have dealt.
Maybe the fire gave 1 point of damage. It's too
Yeah,
hot.
you're holding the wrong end of that sword.
You take a point of fire.
I would have dealt 14 damage.
So
Put
you
your hand over
you
the blade,
realize
accidentally
that
cut your
there's
finger with
only
it.
a few options, and you raise up your war pick, you speak the command word, it bursts into flames. It's very cinematic, it's very heroic. You rush forward and you trip over Chiron.
And I slam the war pick into my face again.
You take the war pick to the shoulder, and you take 2 points of damage, and you and Chiron are just sort of piled on each other, and your war pick...
You can smell burning horsehair.
I think this is another dream.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if we all just go to 0 hit points,
We-
we wake up.
We've been inceptioning this whole thing. Dream within the dream.
It's not a dream, it's a nightmare.
The bear was a dream.
Are we out of here?
You just start going.
I start clicking my heels together to try and go home.
There's no place for home.
Alright, the bandit on the left is going to pull out his crossbow, and he is going to take 2 shots at Ashton.
You can shoot twice with a crossbow.
So I'm right beside him, 5 feet.
If
I
he,
stabbed
has,
him.
if he has crossbow expert, he can.
I can't
Otherwise, crossbow has a loading problem.
interfere with his shot.
I apologize. He's not going to pull out his crossbow. You're standing right there.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's going to take 2 slashes at you. This is far more convenient.
Yeah.
So am I.
I
Let's
really
see.
should have warning flared you.
22 hits you.
Yeah.
And a 23 hits you. So you're going to take 2 hits. You take 16 points of slashing damage. 2 hits.
And we haven't taken any of them down.
You're still going?
I have 3 hit points.
You're good.
We haven't taken anybody down. And there's one big ass guy in the back.
The big ass guy did 52 damage to you.
Yeah. 52? And I'm struggling with a bandit.
So surrender.
I've only had 1 turn.
Surrender's a good option.
When you say it like that, you guys wanted to explore the cave. Ashton, what do you want to do?
Just time stop.
Run away.
Mention that your sister would make a good slave.
She's got the slave Leia outfit and everything.
It's like Daenerys and her brother.
Yeah.
But short. But short.
I want a crown of gold.
He's thinking about it.
Yeah, how are we getting out of here?
Right up John Smith. No.
Wait,
My new
wasn't there
character.
a magic item that just spawned into your bag that is like a teleport for 2?
The cloak of teleport for 2?
Are you guys into threesome?
It's like a bicycle built for 2.
Jump in the bag, hold it.
Should I start rolling
All the
46?
Do I do this to the front guy or the back guy?
Whoever's going to fail the save. Who did you cast Mind Sliver on?
I don't know, you fucked it up because you cast a save right
No, I didn't. Mine was an attack. Shocking Grasp was
So
an
that's
attack.
the guy in the front.
It's the guy on the
Right. The guy on the right has the Mind Sliver.
Yeah.
No reaction.
So the right. That's the one who will attack with that.
Okay, so then Ashton will flip open the book, rolling through pages, looking frantically, and I'll slam my hand onto it, and I'll cast Hold Person on the bandit on the right.
Okay.
Need to make a wisdom save.
Really? Then you count to see it.
Literal minority.
That's a 13.
Fails. He is paralyzed.
Attacking you then.
No, you can attack him for like an auto crit right now. But you could also not attack him and he can't do it.
You get to save his next turn, right? The end of the next
Yeah, I believe.
End of his turn.
Yeah.
This is best friend.
Alright, so
You go around.
after your turn, Ashton, you in a panic, you pull out your spellbook and you wave your hand over and your spell grabs hold. This guy is frozen. He's looking at you where it's like, okay, you are the next one, unfortunately. He's going down. No problem. Come down.
Yeah.
You can see this.
I'm
look.
backing
You can
up.
Read this
Yeah.
through his.
Hang on,
Now-
now pointing at me saying I'm going down, no problem.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the big boy in the back.
No.
That's the
That's
bandit.
one of the lackeys in front.
He's got your number.
I'm gonna back up 5 feet, like just around the corner, so I'm not within like crossbow distance.
So
Hide
you-
behind the horse.
I crawl into the horse
dead
Tauntaun
horse.
style.
You kind of open it up.
Snakes in here.
So
We go ahead first.
I know you're joking.
And then we heal him.
You hide behind Chiron.
No, I back up 5 feet. I go around the corner.
So you go around.
Not his corner, the corner of the wall.
All right, I just want to make sure.
Sorry, you know,
See the moon.
Don't you empty your bowels when you die?
After your turn,
Oh, good.
everybody except for Ashton gets 18 points of healing.
Good.
Not even the dead ones?
Yeah.
From what?
Well, you open your eyes and you see Palase running through the middle of this room. She has that big spellbook that she has holding. She starts running through.
What
she
the fuck,
has-
Gord?
That was a good joke.
He can't control himself.
Come on! Focus on the serious game of D&D over there.
She has a bandage over her right eye, and you can see that it is covered in blood, and you can see blood pouring down her face. But all of you feel, some of you feel revived, all of you feel 18 points healthier, except for Ashton, as he is no longer.
It's fine.
Vision of.
That's okay.
I didn't get,
I'm missing 4 hit points. Do I get
Yeah, I
any
didn't
spell
get
slots?
any hit points.
Yeah, you
Do
never
not
get
any
hit.
spell
Fucking
slots.
paladin.
Do we level up?
Do not level up.
That's trademark. We can't do that.
We gotta die first.
Didn't TPK you?
Mid combat level up.
So she
Floor
goes running
initiative.
through. She
Floor.
casts Mass Cure Wounds, and you all get some healing. She looks at you all in this panic and just like, we gotta get out of here. And she starts rummaging through. She's holding this book with one arm, so she's rummaging through this bag, and she pulls out a scroll. And she looks as she's starting to unravel the scroll. She's going to need to on the next turn, so.
I'm going to make sure I'm in her visual distance. That she can see me.
She has a plan, but she needs around, so.
It's fireball.
I would suggest you get into visual distance.
And she goes after Ashton, Cyrell, you are up.
Okay, I'm just going to cast True Strike and shoot this guy again. Start poking.
Okay.
Nobody's in flanking with me?
The old person guy is still held, right?
Yeah.
Person
Yeah, I'm doing the other guy.
Okay. The other guy, I'll give you. You can sort of bob and weave around, and he's still in melee with Seer. So
No, he popped up.
I may be on the floor, but I am threatening.
That's a 21.
You're threatening on the floor?
I'm threatening on the floor.
Oof.
Oh, I need to grab my vortex. That's
9 points of piercing.
Okay. You take the jab. Are you going to move? Are you going to hold your ground?
I'm going to tell him he's about to destroy this entire world. We're all going to die.
Expected these Alright, that's your turn. Ashley.
And the guy he just attacked, he still looks
He's
good.
got like 18 points.
Yeah, he still looks pretty good. Okay.
Make sure she can see you.
Well, yeah, I have him up.
The guy on the right is still being.
He's still held. I know. I
He's
could
lost.
probably finish him, but anyone could finish him. This guy could even finish him.
He's a dead horse.
I mean, not to beat a dead horse.
I thought I was still in the running.
Okay, I'll attack the one that Cyrell attacked. Cyrell.
Okay.
I'm gonna do because he's attacking. So
Yeah, I'm flank.
our French bard.
I'm gonna attack with my double short swords. Okay.
Alright.
So here's
Ah.
the first hit,
Mexican.
and the short sword is +7.
Slovak.
So it's 21.
Slovakian, Russian,
And
Ukrainian.
we'll just do
Eastern
both.
European.
The second one is
Eastern European.
2 more than that one, 23. Okay, then the damage
Because you're hitting with the.
with the funky,
Twin
yeah.
berries.
Was that a D8? Yeah. No, a D6. D6. But I get sneak attack on the first hit, which is 2d6.
Probably one.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 2d6 on the first one. Oof. Yeah. 4 is 6, 7. 7 points on the first one. And 7 points on the second one. The first one with sneak attack got the same damage. Okay.
14 14 points of damage.
And because I attacked with both swords and damaged with both swords, I get a D8 of healing.
There you go.
With both.
That I don't
You
need.
should give me those swords.
That I don't need.
Because you've never get hurt.
Hey.
I think it's like if you're already full, she just kind of stops for a second and just like reapplies her makeup. Just a little lip gloss.
Maybe you should like splash damage some of those hit points over this way. We could use
Chiron,
Stand up. I stand up. Everybody's still in the chamber. Nobody's leaving.
the only person.
The only person you don't see is Ashton.
And he's little. You might not have seen him.
Is that a little nervous fart behind me?
I'm
your general direction.
I'm
Cyril's glad he
like
moved.
15 feet away from you.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you. You tossed me right behind you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I take a
You
dump.
You farted into this open mouth
Mark
tail.
in your general direction.
yes.
Pink eye damage.
Yeah, he's got pink eye.
Yeah, you got pink eye, definitely. So the guy to the left, the guy to the right's hold person. The guy on the left, is he still standing?
I've done
Oh, yeah.
15 points of damage.
I did 15 points of damage.
On top of what I did?
Yeah. Oh, just now.
And
Before I changed and fixed my makeup, you know?
so
You
29
applied
points.
moisturizer.
Been done.
Okay, next level. I'm 100%
And I'm in
In the middle of it.
in the middle of
You,
this.
you can. Well,
He's
you're
fine.
like 5 feet back. Well, you're not 5 feet back, but you're not directly in the middle of them. These two are standing right next to you. So 15 foot wide. There's all three standing next to each other.
Are we staying here?
But we're not having a conversation.
Okay, I'm gonna smack this guy.
Palase has a scroll, and she's like, "I'm not planning on staying here. You can come with me if you want."
She's gonna bamf us out of here, but on her turn.
We're going
So-
to Bamstown with Blaze.
I'm swinging on the guy on the left. Oh, there we go. 18 plus 5. Or no. Whatever. It hits.
Yep.
And he takes 10 points of damage.
You boop him with your staff.
Bonk!
10 points.
It's like Lord of the Rings when Gandalf hits what's his face in the King's Chamber. Hits one with
I
Mary
don't know why.
Took.
I'm just imagining your character with like a baseball bat, like running into the place and just bashing people.
So, anyways, I smack him, and then I'm going to back up 10 feet.
Okay.
Down the hall.
Okay.
Beep, beep, beep.
You back up right into Seer.
Yeah.
I'm looking for my like war pick and
You get a full paint rub
So
in
you
reverse.
go back. You get to the corner, so you can see Ashton in your peripheral now.
Doesn't look like him.
You're up.
She's talking to his ass.
I'm at the wall edge. It's like adjacent, but it's a lot higher. I'm at reverse knee.
Well.
Oh, you can talk
Well.
Jim Carrey.
For both mouths.
It's gonna be Ashton. So this
Your point, we're
this
pretty
guy
shit.
that took aim in the middle of the room, he lines up a shot with Ashton. He's gonna take his first shot. At advantage.
Big guy.
First one at advantage.
Yeah. That's what he was,
Steady aim.
he was aiming for.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, never been hit.
Oh, that makeup looks a little smeared.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, this is... yeah.
65 points in it.
Where's my uncanny dots? That's what I need.
It's the DC 20 road.
So you take 19 points of damage from the first attack. And then he's going to only a couple more shots. One of them is going to miss at 17.
17 hits.
17 hits. Alright.
Wow.
16 with the next shot.
16 hits.
Didn't you have a reaction? Can't you use that?
For what?
20 points.
You have a spell slot you can use?
Worry, bro. You.
Oh. Can't you do something?
Oh yeah, Warning Flare.
What?
Oh, but the damage already happened. I can't do anything now. And
Pay attention!
plus, I want to use Warning Flare in case I get hit when I'm trying to retrieve my war pack.
It's stuck in your head.
Okay. Wow. I'm down.
Yeah. Alright. Ashley falls
At least you're within vision.
as this guy shoots all of his shots. He drops his hand crossbow. He grabs his sword again and he starts rushing towards Palase.
Ashley's down!
Do you get an opportunity attack? Are you up?
Yeah, you're up.
Sure. Triple. Nope.
You stick your leg out and you just go flying against someone.
Yeah.
He kicks your leg. Ow!
He's still seeing birds.
Alright, the guy that Chiron just smacked is going to retaliate and take a couple slashes. And 19 hits.
I'm down the hall.
I'm gonna oh, yeah, you're right. So
Back up 50 feet.
And I got pushed back, so he'd have to walk up to me.
I don't know.
19 to hit.
Warning Flare. I'm doing a nice this time.
Warning flare?
Warning Flare.
You're actually gonna have to edit.
What
I
did
didn't
he?
even hear that!
I know, but I did.
How bad did he?
It was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Enough that you'll have to edit. Maybe.
Should we like make some?
It's ironic that you saved me.
Don't do it!
Oh, so I can say what you said, but you can't.
Oh, yeah.
I can say it, you can't.
It was bad. I apologize. That was twice I said that.
Yeah.
Like 40 years. In front of you guys.
It's always around us.
It's you guys.
I'll give you the F card.
Does an 18 hit?
I can't Warning Flare that. You should have Warning Flared if you get a 20, but
So it really didn't matter.
yeah. But now I can say that I did something.
In my head, I meant to say fucker.
Yeah, I know.
Just
I saw it, and I'm like, wrong word.
I need to pucker more.
10 points of slashing damage.
10?
You need to
You only
pucker
need one
more.
out of the two attacks.
pucker gets you a fucker.
More pucker gets you a fucker.
Alright, Maverick.
I can't believe it. Is Ashley within... Can I be standing beside the big guy and Ashley at the same time?
Is Ashley still down the hall?
I wasn't down the hall. I was fighting
Oh, yeah.
that guy.
So you're in the entranceway.
Because we were flanking.
Is there... There's still an enemy in the entranceway, just not the big guy.
There's two.
Paralyzed guy and then the guy we're fighting.
Yeah, I'm going to step up to who you cast whomever I can.
No.
That's
Right here.
where I
That's
can
why I
be
backed
beside
up.
him
Are you kidding
or
me?
her
Okay.
and the enemy.
Is it even worth it to try to hit paralyzed
Right.
Pete?
Is that guy still up? The guy
No.
that
As long as he's got him.
Smoke.
That's why I backed
not
up.
smoke.
Cyril.
Sorry, I want to say smoke.
Okay, so I'm gonna
He's still up.
I'm gonna attack the guy.
He's taking a lot of damage.
Twenty
Big
hit.
bandit.
9 damage. And then I'm going to flurry of blows. That guy. And
You gotta make 2 rolls.
no, because the second flurry of blow will be a hand of healing, which will heal you for 6 points. I substitute one of my unarmed strikes to use.
6 points.
You're up. You're up and alive. And then
So how do you touch Ashley with your hand of healing?
no.
You want to know?
It's
Is it a consensual healing?
Consensual.
I need some consensual healing. I don't think it's consensual. Might have been sensual, but not consensual.
I'm just helping an ally here. Let's not make it any weird.
So as you go by, are you taking a wide route to go around this guy that is going to attack Palase, or
I'm
are you
into
just
healing now.
bolting
Right
right
there?
by to do
Oh, there
it?
it
Is there a room between Palase and the big guy?
No.
He's right beside her.
Yeah.
Then I'll just go around.
Not making an attack of opportunity.
What I'd like to do is try and interpose between them, but I don't have that ability.
No, he's still 10 feet back from the guys that are in the entrance.
But I can still move. Like I'll use a focus point if I can to get between the big guy and Palase. Which would allow me to disengage and dodge.
Sure.
I'll do that.
Okay.
So I'll gust off a little from having fallen to the ground and then stand my ground to try and protect Palase a little bit.
Alright.
And that will be 2 focus points this round.
You're protecting Palase or you're protecting Ashley?
No, I brought you back to life. I'm going to protect Palase
Oh,
because
okay.
she's articulated.
Seer.
Do something useful.
Not.
Can I see my war pack?
Yes, exactly. He's got one focus. It's not
It
usefulness.
has slid about 5 feet. Well, no, it'd be like 10 feet ahead of you.
It's in the undercarriage.
It is
Under-
almost
it's
right
under the
between the legs
mattress
of one of
skirt.
these bandits. Actually, the paralyzed one.
I'm gonna go over to Paralyzed Pete and I'm gonna grab up the war pack
Okay.
and I'm gonna bang.
You don't have to like
You know what? We should kill one of them to send a message. I am going to castrate him.
I believe you're working for the word
Both
phrase.
castrate and cauterize.
Yeah.
Casterize?
Casterize this fucker.
Is that
Oh,
flame
I
I believe this
still
is
on fire?
I
concoction.
can use a bonus action to light it anyways. I'm gonna use my bonus action to light up my war pack.
Okay. Don't roll
And you
one
go,
again.
this is what we do to people who use the F word. Bam!
Concoction!
I didn't get a 1. I got a 3.
Nice.
So
Not so bad.
this is 7.
7 to 5.
Did you roll with advantage because he's paralyzed?
Oh fuck yes! I hit.
All right.
Like Smithers.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Okay. 5, 6, and 8. Plus 2, so that's 10 damage.
Okay.
Oh, and it's a crit automatically, right?
Yeah,
So let's do this again. 10 plus
it is.
plus 8. 18.
All right.
Bunch of 1s.
These 2 bandits in the doorway look like they have an overwhelming amount of ramp going right now. And then he makes a save on being attacked.
No, he makes a save on the end of his turn.
All right. Well, it is his turn, so he's gonna make his save.
Okay, good.
One's a 1. So.
Hey, he's
Is he
still
permanently paralyzed now? Like, does he have to go in a wheelchair?
No, he gets to save every turn.
His arms turn is now.
He no longer has his foreskin.
He's still glaring to where Ashton was. And realize that Ashton may not be next. And it is Ashton's turn.
Well, I'm definitely not going to cast another spell that requires concentration.
So you're coming back into the room.
Get in there,
You
Ashton.
have heard that Palase is saying, I'm getting out of here.
So Ashton will run forward towards where Ashley is. And
But you didn't even see me go down.
No, I didn't. But you're still on the ground.
Well,
It hasn't
I'm
been your turn yet.
anyway.
You're still on
I'm
the ground.
prone, but I'm up.
You're not up. You're
Yes.
on the ground.
You're
awake.
Yes, conscious.
Yes. So Ashton rounds the corner and suddenly Ashley's laying on the ground like you've been struck by something. I will.
And that monk is standing over me.
And
It's
I'll
that
rush.
monk.
Not there anymore.
Ashton will rush forward towards
Save your life,
where
I know.
Ashley is. And then I will cast. I'll cast Mind Sliver at the guy that has. Yeah, that's paralyzed. I just had to see if it was concentration. No, it's not.
No.
So I'll cast Mind Sliver at him. So he has to make it
In save, which he doesn't have disadvantage on, but he'll fail his next saving throw.
That's an 18.
That saves, so he doesn't take any damage.
Yay!
But that would help him stay held longer if he failed.
Alright. That's your turn.
I love my specs.
So then Blaze is going to cast Teleport.
Did it count?
8 living creatures of her choice that she can see within range.
Of her choice.
Bring the
I'm the one
petrified
protecting
guy.
her, so
Hey, man, would you say you're willing?
I'll quickly say, "Bring the petrified guy."
The paralyzed one.
Paralyzed.
Bring paralyzed
He's
people.
not willing.
He doesn't have a choice though.
Paralyzed. He's not. That's a mental.
If you join us, paralyzed people, we'll bring you to a hospital. Bring you to a medic.
What is the save?
I don't think there's one or not.
If you're not willing, you just don't go.
Not willing, you just don't. No! I don't see it where it says save, so. He is not willing to go, so he's not going to go. So you all have this feeling of just that sinking, that dip, where like everything drops, and then you stand up quickly, and you are back in Blaze's study.
You hear the music that's like playing in the background. It's like bah, 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 bah. And it's getting louder, and the music's getting louder. And then we get that feeling that we're dropping.
I throw up, and you see puke coming out through the little slits in my mask.
Ugh.
I don't like it when it.
That was awesome!
And now we just woke up again from a different dream.
I never teleported before. That was amazing.
And she finishes casting the spell, the scroll sort of dissipates, crumbles to nothing in her hands. That was the scroll.
Is that book the book they stole?
Ashton is like,
Yeah, she's holding tight onto the book.
Was it like a page from the book?
Fantastic.
you get a whole bunch of glue,
There's a
Separate.
scroll from
Separate.
put the dust together.
I guess we should check if they tore out any of the pages.
So you're all back in the room.
They would probably come back to it.
Everybody's
Yeah.
conscious. She goes over. She walks into the desk. Walks over to the desk that's in the middle, and she sort of slumps down, and she's holding her head. You know, that's the right eyes bandaged up. She's holding her head. You can see that she's in quite a bit of pain. She looks at the rest of you. Are you all okay now?
Are you okay? Are you okay, please? And I'll cast Lay on Hands. You know, touch your eye, and say a prayer to unite. You know,
How many
as if
points
the
we got?
eye is coming back. Because
As you like reach towards the eye, she like pulls away to not let you get towards her bandaged face where she is.
oh, it's okay. This is for healing.
Okay, it's pretty tender right now. Maybe just on the shoulder instead of
Okay.
Gouging her eye out.
Well, it only works if
Put
I.
my finger in there.
It only works if it's in the wound.
I don't think that's how it works.
Are you the paladin?
I realize it's only doing 1 hit point of healing,
Okay.
but for my flavor, I'm laying on the hands. You see the magical light happening and the sparks from the fingertips. Like there's something happening here.
It's kind of like E.T.
I'm gonna run out the door and look for that servant guy that we both dealt with before. We need help, pals! Come here!
You run out and run towards the entrance, and
Why,
he's
nice.
cleaning up. You see that
Wait.
the study is not
There's the guy's still there.
cleaned up completely, but like he tidied up. It isn't like tossed.
Are we safe here?
Tell the guy.
Are they coming after us?
One second. So he's out there tidying up, and
Palase is back. She needs help. She's been hurt.
and he pushes this like side table that was down, and it falls over, and you see him like sort of waits for a second, and it's not where it should be, but he goes bolting over towards the study. You're asking Palase if it's safe. I don't think that
Can they follow us?
Well, they know where this is, but I don't think that they're gonna. There's probably sort of. I don't.
How many people do that?
Well, there's the three.
We get into a bunch in the forest.
That's good.
There was also 4 hiding in trees outside the caves.
There's a guy in a tree.
And we killed 5 others.
Yeah. There's a guy tied to a tree.
Yeah.
He's waiting for us to release him.
He'll be dead.
There was 2 of them.
What was his name again?
They got me. I'm hoping that my face is going to recover, and she keeps covering her face to be able to not have all of you just staring at
I have some berries if you want.
Was there a bloody bear?
I'm okay with healing. I just
Were they after you or after you?
I mean, they fill you up too, right?
a little bit of both.
Don't eat too many though, because
I've heard bad things happen.
Yeah.
Overindulge on
Have you heard the story of smoke?
you can get rocket ass from
that would be quite something.
That was a pretty amazing scroll you used back there.
Yeah, it was an expensive one.
I'd love to see any other arcane ability.
I think it'd be well worth using.
Yeah, I think it was worth it.
That was amazing.
Is your eye like gone, or is it still there, just messed up?
It's no, it's still there. I still have an eye.
Yeah, actually, you got this lipstick all the way up.
Oh, do I? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I guess their boss they wanted the book, and they thought that I had been able to decipher some of it, so that's why they brought me as well. I did a number on him and his friend. Those were the other 2 that I ran off from. They got a couple of good shots in them as well. So
Who was that big bad guy?
do you know him? I've never seen him before.
Do you know the name of their leader?
He didn't really introduce himself. He just took me.
Do you have a description of them at all?
They all looks reasonably normal enough. Some of them were definitely more skilled definitely experienced. There was quite a large amount of treasure that they had in where they brought me. Oh, don't say that.
We would all like to chip in and help pay for that scroll that saved our lives. Here, I'll give you all of my gold.
Oh no! I've hired all of you to help me with things.
But you said that scroll was expensive.
Well,
Here.
that's part of the job.
You're gonna chip in too, right?
No.
Actually, you owe us a lot of that for the finding your brother.
No, you said you'd do that.
And then over
No,
this way.
that wasn't part of the deal.
Since you're tossing it around.
Yeah.
I actually think that I said that I was gonna help pay to make sure that this entire group was able to help me with more of these outings or these adventures or
And since
hunt
you're
things down.
so rich, because you've already paid us a lot of money, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to get a good doctor or whatever to look at your eye, right?
The healing part, it'll take time. It's just not.
So Rel's gonna go and make sure all the doors are locked and barred.
Okay.
What about the city watch? Can we double the guard?
I don't think that there's any reason. I lost an eye. Is an eye for an eye situation. I don't think that he's coming back.
You took his eye?
Absolutely.
Can I see it?
I didn't take his eye, but he also his. So,
Bum, bum, bum.
Not that one.
so I don't. We for sure have some time to be able to invest it. As I said,
But we're gonna go back tomorrow and kick their asses.
I don't.
Maybe not tomorrow.
I would absolutely love if that is what you are all encouraged to do.
Not sure we could survive it.
There is a possibility that they may expect. That is an indication. If you do want to do that, I would suggest a plan. So,
Yeah.
Running
but I
in.
would not be opposed to
Next
it.
time we should
Running in.
bring some TNT.
Good plan.
She opens up the drawer in one of her desks and she pulls out this giant bag of gold and she gives all of you 50 gold.
I just can't accept this. After you saved our lives?
I can accept it for you.
We kind of collectively saved everyone's. Like, we saved her life, and she saved ours.
Well, like I said, this venture was to find your brother. Actually, I don't think that met.
I'm Ashley.
Ways. I'm glad that
Nice.
they were able to find you.
Yeah. I'd be willing to trade some of that gold if you want to maybe share some knowledge.
My study is open to you. There's another one downstairs. You can do with it as you
Ashton
will.
just looks around and is like, I don't think I have enough time. Okay.
What time is it?
You guys traveled.
They
rested a
rested.
couple of times. You went in. It's late after sort of time.
Yes, I'm going to go to this book.
How big is this town? Do they have like a store that would be able to sell potions and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Potions of healing?
Yep.
I think I'm going to get some potions that might be help us.
Then you could be a real cleric.
You could just memorize useful spells if you want.
That's not going to happen.
Can we stay here and help guard the place with you, or you want that, or?
As I said yesterday, you're welcome to use my home as a base of operations. There's plenty enough rooms upstairs that all of you can have a room. downstairs. There's not everything's set up, but there's different training rooms. There's forges.
Smells
there's
brown.
A garden down there. There's the aviary up on the roof. There's
Considering
virtually anything that you would need.
aviary might be a good place to walk to set
Get
a watch.
ripe real quick.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
get
I-
24 hours.
Use from there.
Reasonably, it's pretty heavily wooded
One hit point?
out behind the property, but should be okay. Like I said, I don't think that they're going to come back anytime soon.
But if they were so brazen to attack once, why wouldn't they do it again?
Donkey to go.
That's a fair point. Right? I'm personally not in a rush to go and meet them again, and I just feel that.
Well, the only reason was to bring you back, which we have accomplished via you.
Yeah, we did our job.
You did a great job. I do appreciate you getting between me and that other one. But he looked formidable for sure.
That guy, God, did he pack a punch? I don't even know what happened, and I was dead.
Me too.
But you think you're gonna head back tomorrow?
Well, yeah, we'll be so much stronger tomorrow.
No.
No.
Last time I went to sleep, I leveled up twice.
Touche.
I haven't leveled up for years. What the fuck?
We've been in a rut for a while.
Yeah.
So she looks over. Levi says, "Would you prepare dinner for us and make sure that the rooms are all ready for them? But yeah, please feel free in the study, wander around. The only thing that I ask my personal room is at the end of the hall upstairs. That's really the only room that I ask that I respect the closed door.
Say no more. I have no need to be in your space.
I'll just sit in a corner because I had a good berry. I'm full. And I'll just pull out my viola and I'll just play kind of a somber, melancholy song.
I'm gonna go out to the courtyard. I had 9 good berries.
Okay.
I know what he's doing for the next hour.
And during this short time where he's making dinner, I'm going to see if I can run over to a potion shop or alchemy shop and see if I can buy some potions. Maybe not just healing potions, something like invisibility or whatever.
Okay. You wander around. You spend like a half a day here before camping out at the end when this all started happening. So you saw one building that had a sign out in the front. It's Phila's Apothecary. You wander in there. There's all sorts of potions, scrolls.
Potions and lotions galore.
Absolutely.
There's a plethora.
Plethora. Plethorax of potions. What do you have on tap?
Concoctions.
Cup and pints.
You come in pints, eh?
So you guys talking about me again?
Chiron can come in pints.
He relates.
Honestly, I feel like it's a little bit low.
He's the whole reason for concussions.
I feel like this whole party got a lot of concussions in the last
Horse
few fights.
semen is worth a lot of money.
I know. How do you think
We should be milking you for that.
Isn't it an alchemical ingredient?
King. We gotta get Ashley on that.
Why is that my job?
You're the perfect height.
Soft hands. Like ringing a bell.
Rocks fall, you all die.
Ashley's safe because she's under the horse.
You know, some adventuring parties open up a bakery.
We opened up a sperm bank.
Horse-race sperm bank.
Big money.
Or cream-filled donuts. Your choice.
It's a joint venture.
Concussion therapy.
I will go up to the aviary and see if I can find a good location to set a watch.
Okay.
And
I'm
maybe
gonna go look for spells in the library that I can hopefully potentially add to my spellbook.
I'm gonna go talk to the local animals.
All right. Let's take a short break so I can figure out some shopping and all that horrible stuff.
Spencer's
Mm-hmm.
That's a you
We're
question.
back on.
Oh, good.
What?
We're back on.
How do we know? All right.
Say something stupid.
We're back.
Concoction.
There we go. We're on. That's the trigger.
It's a trigger, all
That's
right.
a safe word.
That's the same.
Wait! Concoction!
Come on.
Okay.
Power word, come.
All right, potions. Oil of sharpness.
Ooh.
How much for the oil share?
Applying this oil takes 1 minute, and for 1 hour, the coded item is magical and has a +3 bonus to attacking damage.
How much for that?
He has 2 of those in stock.
Oh, well.
And how many applications in a bottle?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many rubs can we get out of it?
How many licks to the center?
Will
of
it
the
work
Tootsie
on a
Pop?
wooden stick?
Yeah, absolutely. Sharp sticks.
Bludgeoning.
Only one of you went to the potion shop.
Not me. I'm on the aviary.
That's true. I'm just vile and...
Can I be, since I'm talking to the animals, can I be collecting herbs for making, because I have a
Herbalism
alchemy kit,
Absolutely.
an herbalist kit.
Absolutely.
I wish to collect some of the king's foil.
Playing
and
hockey,
all those
getting out of
other
your chair.
Oil of sharpness. There are 2 bottles. One of them seems like it's a little better than half empty. You can buy that for 150 gold.
Each?
The half empty one's 150 gold.
How many applications?
I don't have 150 gold.
Well, that sucks to be you.
Maybe you could tell me about it.
I could.
Um,
I probably will tell everybody what they have after I get back.
he tells you that there's 5 applications in the little list. That have
5 hours of sharpness.
and then the full one, he'll give you a deal. He'll do that for
50? Okay, I better come back here.
He has some healing potions if you want.
Oh yeah, how many applications are in the full ones?
In the full one,
Be double that.
he tells you that there's 12.
12.
Whoa.
Aren't you glad we asked?
He tells you that there's 12.
Mm-hmm.
Inside check!
Insight check.
It depends on how liberal you are with the spreading of your...
I have good insight, but
I'm really...
Like the soap in the shower.
Is it KY oil of sharpness?
The bottle is actually just like really thin and just winds up at the top.
It's like, pump, pump.
Yeah. It's got a pump on it, and if you don't...
It's got a hair trigger.
Yeah.
Do you want to insight check him, or?
I already did. I got an 8.
Okay, yeah. He tells you
Checks out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
checks out.
Checked out.
that he has healing potions. He has 1 potion of cloud giant strength. He has a potion of gaseous form. He has a potion of invisibility. He has a couple of potions of resistance. He tells you that these are really neat, and he like shakes it up and it starts changing color. So depending on the color that it is when you take it, so it's sort of like a 10-in-1 potion.
Ooh.
You could have resistance
Chaos.
to anything.
But you're like, the guy's gonna hit you with a fireball, and you're like, I want the fire resistance.
Yeah.
And when you turn it like this,
Oh,
it
it's
changes.
black.
What?
Wait.
And
When you
then
turn it like this, it goes off.
he has 2 potions of speed.
They always have to act it out. What's
So,
Yeah, for the podcast.
how much are the resistance potions?
Well, are you looking at just buying like 1 or 2 potions in total? Are you gonna?
It depends on the price. I'd have to come back later to get like something more expensive, but
Well, if you
we are going to probably come back for those oils of sharpness because that is amazing.
Dope.
they're
You
excellent.
say, if I bring some other people back, do I get a discount?
Oh yeah, if I bring some other people back, do I get like a
You're not
discount?
there.
I said that above table.
Wow, that's the halfling on my shoulder.
I'm sure if you're willing to buy a number of potions, I can figure out a deal for you. But if you're not a serious buyer, then it's fine.
I'm going to be coming back here again and again and again. Like,
For all your
I look forward-
concoctions.
Are you buying anything today? Are you buying anything?
how much is it for your healing potions?
I never roll once.
As a new customer, I'll give you a healing potion for 25 gold.
Ooh. I want to buy 4 of those.
Okay.
4 hit points.
They're just 4 good berries in a bottle.
Yeah. Smushed up.
Strawberry jam. Strawberry.
Good berry
I
jam.
love this.
That'd be awesome.
And then you go to drink it, it's like, fuck. Someone got a fork or a knife?
Just jam your tongue into the hole to see
Yeah.
if you get it.
Do I get like a punch card or anything? Like every time I come here, I get like.
I have
Every-
a feeling I'm gonna remember you, so if you're gonna come shop as much as you say that
You're
you
gonna come
don't
shop
you worry.
as much.
What's the name of the store?
The cum shot.
Yeah, that's what I
Concoctions.
Craig's curious concoction.
It's come for the concoctions.
thought. Come shop here. Come for the and it's all CUM for the COCK. Should.
Come for the Craig Steve.
Ashton, you wanted to do some studying. What are you looking for?
Probably more just like spells and incantations that are in books. Like if she has a library, Ashton's like, I'm reading tonight. Ashton's wondering if like, do I really need a long rest? I probably need a long rest.
So you start like going through in her study, and
Yeah.
lots of it is
I'm going to give Maverick a healing
history.
potion.
There's lots of maps.
Oh,
There's lots
Not
of
now. Later.
books just on
Yeah.
rumors. They aren't books as much as
I'm going to keep two
like
for myself.
manuscripts and journals and everything like that. So in her study, you are flipping through and you have this conversation with her, and this is where she does her work as this sort of like searching for occult items, searching for these things. This is the history. This is
Which
the
things?
rumors. This is everything that might be
Really?
real, might not be real. If you are interested in more of expanding your spell list, you want to go
So I
down to
would-
the
So I'd go down to the other library then. He's like, oh, this is more your workshop. I'm more looking for things to add to my collection that maybe is useful in controlling the flow
Used to
of
be a
things.
fighter pilot. Canadian fighter pilot.
Yeah, I'm sure that you can find something downstairs. It's a reasonable size study down there too.
Oh.
And she
Thank
yells down
you.
the hall, Leonisis! Leonisis! And he comes running around the corner and he's getting the meal ready. Ashton wants to take a look at the study downstairs. Would you bring him? And he's just this look of like what do you want me to do first? Sort of in his head. Of course, yes. Ashley, please come with me.
Just tell me where it is. You've got lots to do.
It's really nice to have like an apron
So
on it.
if you head down the stairs, there'll be the fourth door on your left.
Perfect. Fourth door on the left at the bottom.
Just, yep. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. No worries.
Appreciate it.
Are you looking for first level, second level, third level?
Second level, and I'm going to cast Fortune's Favor on myself as well.
Okay.
Maybe a ninth level in there.
I had a bardic. I don't.
Solid.
Oh, have I taken a short rest yet?
Not yet.
No. Otherwise, I used Arcane Recovery.
How much time are you going to invest in this?
I'm going to probably spend at least 2 hours just kind of looking through to seeing what I can find, and then I'll probably spend another 2 hours copying anything I can into a spellbook.
Okay.
But depending on how much time I have, I might spend 4 hours and then 4 hours.
Okay.
So.
You go downstairs, you get down there, there's this smell, you can tell that there's a garden down here somewhere. You can smell
so nice.
this like dirt and mulch, and you can smell fresh growing vegetables.
I walk over to the garden and I go through and I grab like little bits of mint off of one of the plants and I pour it into a cup, and I use elementalism, and I'll create a hot water in one of my cups, and I'll have mint tea.
So you're walking with this new tea that you've just brewed for yourself.
Yeah.
You go to the fourth door, you open it up, and there is 8 rows of books. This is a just massive library.
That
You start looking.
Ashton
through.
just goes,
There's a big desk in the middle of it that has these books off to the side, and it has stacks of parchment that you're going to be able to add to your spellbook.
sure.
Without cost, you have
okay.
your paper.
That's even better.
Give it to a weapon.
Then I'm gonna grab my pack, pull out my calligraphy supplies.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of sets of that, and I've got my tea on the one side. I've got my horned rim glasses on. I'm ready to go read a book.
Roll a d6.
3.
You're searching through. You find a book. You have the ability. You can look through Darkness Spell, Moonbeam, and Arcane Lock.
Ooh, I will take Arcane Lock.
So your first hour, you're looking through. Those are the ones that you sort of search through. Roll another d6.
1.
So your second hour, you get Cloud of Daggers and Invisibility. Are you at 2 hours, or are you?
I'm gonna go 4. If there's this much here, he's well, I've got to do more. I also have a motive possibility from the Fortune's Favor as well, to be able to re-roll. So,
Fortune's Favor?
Yep.
It's a spell.
You stole that?
Well,
I
cast
took
it
it
on
out.
himself.
Fortune's Favor in your campaign, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you guys named your party.
We stole that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
You named it after the spell. You don't remember this?
Roll another d6.
We can always just lie and spells
4.
across.
Mind Spike,
We did it first.
Tasha's Mind Whip, and Vortex Orb.
And
Oh, yes.
Vortex.
That's what you
3 hours.
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
So your fourth hour, roll
Yeah.
another d6.
5.
speak with plants, dispel magic, life transference, meld into stone.
Speak with plants. Dispel magic.
Light transference.
Meld into stone.
Isn't life transference like one of the only healing spells that you just get? I think you take damage when you heal someone else.
Oh shit! So you get this almost overwhelming sense of it's like this is the unlimited amount of knowledge that if you just spent a lifetime here, you'd need an extra spell book sort of idea.
Get everything you want right here.
Looks like it.
So that's your next 4 to 8 to 16 hours.
I'm just not going to sleep. I'm just not going to sleep. I don't need to sleep.
Magical ink and magical paper just beside you. You don't even need to worry
I'm just
about
not
it.
sleeping, guys.
I wouldn't mind hitting an armor shop.
Okay.
If whoever's next.
Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Studded leather. I was trading my leather for studded leather.
I overhear him talking about that. I say, can you check out if they have a breastplate there?
Got it. Do you have a...
See how much it costs.
Cut. Do you have a bridle, too?
What about a bit?
Well, I'd like saddlebags. I would mind some nice saddlebags.
So I asked for a chest plate for Tyron.
So you wander through town.
A feed bag.
You go to the Fox's Armaments.
Blinders.
You go in and it's not well stocked. This is a fishing town primarily. Everything that's there looks used, secondhand sort of idea. Not bad in quality in any way, just not the sort of in larger cities that you've been in.
Well, I like to look nice too.
Yeah. And there's a few that catch your eye that would you could definitely make use of some slight modifications, and it's gonna fit with your vibe sort of idea. You can definitely trade in your leather for studded leather. It's good quality. It's sturdy. It's well made.
Can we add a little slash of purple right here, and then kind of round out the corners here, and make it a little bit of a double
Form
down the
fitting,
middle.
padded shoulders,
Little
padded
V,
shoulders.
low
V.
Oh wow! Little chest hair.
I suppose I could.
I
could
try
do
to
some modifications.
try to
holes for
ask
the
him if he
nipples.
can do a couple more, like you said.
He wants medium armor, but it's just covers this part right here, you know.
I can probably do some modifications, and he pulls out a piece of paper and he starts sketching up, and he listens to what you're looking for.
Yeah, except just right there, just change that to there. Yeah, that
So
looks really
he's-
good.
he's crumples it up, throws it away, and restarts one, and it's okay. It's not fantastic. You don't even know if he can actually do it or not, but he has the idea that you're looking for close enough.
Could be like rivets sticking out on the inside.
So if you trade in your leather, which he's
Not at this
try
level.
to resell,
It's level
he'll do the modifications, and
But
then
even at
he'll
level
get you
3,
the
if you don't have
studded
bit
leather.
points.
He'll do it for 50 gold.
So I've
32
traveled
hit points minimum.
lots of
At
big
maximum, I
cities
should say.
before, and I could really maybe help you out by spreading the word about your shop.
You knew
I think.
was coming.
Do you think maybe you could do a better price on that?
I can pay you an experience.
I probably could.
I sing to thousands of people all around
That's
the world.
That's impressive. It sounds like you
All
probably have
around
the gold that you can pay for it.
Yeah, exposure.
Right, but word of mouth also has value too.
I think that the quality of my work would be able to show itself really well, and in this partnership of you spreading, I definitely see more business coming in, and we could continue this partnership. continue to upgrade. I think this is a really goodwill gesture.
Let's see
And
how
I think
many.
Cyrell realized he's not going to be asked for a person.
You can make a persuasion.
Can I?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because he gets to set the DC. Go ahead, roll.
He gets to decide. It's a 3, which is a 12.
All right. You got double 18s. So
Okay, double 18.
this shop owner, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could work together and develop a line.
I absolutely.
You know, kind of like fashion armor.
Caucasians.
For every Caucasian.
I didn't hate the idea until right now.
Okay, forget the splatter points on that.
Purple splatter.
It crumbles up another page.
Make it white.
Caucasians with Craig?
I'll pay him 50.
So we'll work on that. And you asked you wanted the plate?
Oh yeah, we have a centaur that is he's looking for like a chest plate. So he's pretty big chest plate.
And you see his eyes just light up. I can make armor I'll do it for free.
Really?
Whoa.
But it'd probably really just protect his underbelly though. It's kind of useless.
No, I'll do it. Could you ask him to come in? I need to make sure that I get the proportions right. I need to make sure that I'm equipping this soon-to-be hero properly.
Giving him a weird side glance.
Can I touch him?
He wants the one.
I want to touch the fifth
He wants
leg.
the breastplate that has like the form-fitted abs on the front.
Yes.
You know.
It goes all the way down. Keeps going around.
He's set.
This
He's like,
huge cod. Sorry,
It's a
Spencer.
24-pack.
I didn't hate the idea until right now.
It's like a plow.
The abs go on forever.
Yeah, it's this big TV. When you squat, you plow.
Well, I'll tell him to come in and meet you, and I don't have the money for him, but
I'll do his for free.
How do you feel now? You could get a discount on your 50. His costs 10 times as much.
nothing.
What does that sound like behind your mask?
Yeah, just spit coming out of the little slits. Sounds weird, like a horn.
I've never done armor for a centaur before. This is a huge opportunity. This is an opportunity for me to be able to show my skill. I'll do great work on yours as well.
Imagine the exposure.
I'll go back to Kyron and say, yeah, it'll be 75 gold.
I'm a pig right now.
You're paying.
That's where my nickname comes from, Boar. I'm looking for herbs. I'm using my.
I'm looking for him.
He's looking for a sow.
I don't know he's a pig. I just see this pig out in the yard, but
Yeah. No, I'm out in the forest looking for
alright.
for herbs.
I asked him before I leave how long it's going to take for my studded leather. I'm keeping my leather until we get it, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Can you give me two days?
Sure.
He's a pig. He's a pig, but he's got the bed mattress skirt that goes around. You can tell which pig.
That's what I was telling him. It looks like one of those hovercrafts. You don't see the legs; it just smoothly rolls across the earth. Just like centipede.
That's how it's stealth.
That pig right there. That's
absorbs
Chiron.
the noise of the clip clop is the point of the skirt.
Alright, he
I'll send him in.
It's like a low
his name is
rider.
Chiron, and I'll send him in to you.
Perfect. I look forward to it. And he's ushering you over towards the door. He gets you out the door and he locks the door. He flips the sign over to close, and almost immediately you can just hear this like forge roaring away and ching, 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 as he's immediately starting to do a rough shape with this armor.
He's immediately starting to work on his centaur's armor.
I haven't told him yet.
Alright, you were going up to the roof, up to the aviary. It's Not a large building, so it's a 2-story building.
There's like this little nest on the roof.
No, it's pretty massive. It's like a 20 by 10 foot big stretch.
Isn't there? This is where they have all the ravens or pigeons.
There's the
Imagine
ravens.
the color.
There's just
White.
rows along each edge of the roof. 50, 60 different ravens. They're all listed off different names of the cities and towns around the area to be able to have them trained that they're going to be able to carry messages all towards it. You can get up high enough and you can glance out over the forest and the 3, 4, or 5 hour hike away, you can see the foothills that you guys went to be able to go and find Palase. So it's a reasonable spot. You definitely see, like, being up here, that you would have a good vantage point. The forest is pretty thick to be able to really see anything coming, but it's definitely the best vantage point for it.
I'm just going to use my time half watching, even though it sounds like it's safe, and just doing some workouts. Doing some flips and push-ups and whatever.
Could I hand my potion over to him? One of my potions.
Are you up on the roof?
But no.
Make an investigation check then.
I have 2 people I want to hand potions to right now.
Well, this is what's happening while you're at the potion shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wasting my day, just keeping an eye out, doing some workouts.
And you can smell the food that's being cooked after 40 minutes, hour or so. You can hear a bell that's ringing, signifying that food is ready. It smells delicious.
I go down and join whenever I'm required.
Ashley, what do you want to do?
I want to sneak into Palace's room.
Okay.
You know the one spot where we're not supposed to go?
You were the moral one.
Can I get the sword back first?
Are you, like, nonchalantly wandering around?
Well, during the
sort of
day, I'm
things
going to
out,
pick
or
my
are you-
moment when she's busy or when she's out of her room.
She
or,
is
you know.
she is entirely enraptured with this book that she has. You have seen Palase all of 3 times. 2 out of the 3, she is sitting at that desk in the study.
Right.
The other one was
Spend the
running
next-
away from the cave. So
Just gonna screw up your chance to learn
all the time in the world. Leonisis is cooking. So
Okay. So
I only need 18 hours.
if her room has a lock on it, I expect to be able to have to pick that lock or whatever sort of
18 hours just gets me.
it does have a lock.
yeah, whatever sorts of
okay.
things are required, but it would be at a time that's opportune as far as I can see that she's busy over there now. Now's my moment. I'll wait for that time no matter how long it takes.
Yeah, so I mean, you're sort of nonchalantly looking throughout the top floor. The rooms that she says are for all of you are nice enough. They're not huge rooms. There's 2 that are larger that have like bigger walk-in closets. They all have really comfortable beds. There's plenty of storage that you can put away your things. Like it is, they're all clean. Looks fantastic. You wander around downstairs. You see Ashton just feverishly, like 4 books open, flipping through, and the just joy that is emanating from him is just wild. You
Never seen him this happy.
maybe 1 or 2 other times in your life, but he is overwhelmed with the opportunity that he has right now. Between sort of checking all of these things, you go back and the place is fully enveloped in this book. Make a perception check then.
Crit.
So as you're looking through, the first thing for your objective, you get the impression that you go there at any point in time and it's going to be very reasonably simple. You haven't gone to inspect to see if there's any sort of alarm spell or anything on it that is going to give her anything. Like, it's just, this seems free. No worries at all. As you're checking out, the other thing that you notice, she's still wearing the bandage over her face, and as she's head down in this book, you can see that the eye that isn't covered doesn't seem to be focused on the reading, but you can almost see the eye that's behind the bandage moving as if she's reading the book. So there's that weird sort of like when you watch somebody read it, you can tell as they're going through. The one eye that you can see seems not focused at all. But the bandage covered one is
the one doing the reading.
Yeah.
Right.
So, very weird piece of information as you're going through and doing it, especially with how much she was sort of covering it. And
protecting it from me. Yeah.
So, you get that. And yeah, you... Right as you hear the sort of dinner bell going, you can hear, you assume Maverick, who is going up onto the roof, you can hear the footsteps as he's going to the set of stairs, and you've tracked out, he's going to come down, and as long as he's going like straight towards this kitchen that you've also scoped out, like there's nobody in this hallway, and her room is...
Don't become a fallen paladin! I'm gonna go have dinner now!
Why would you say that? That's so weird.
I'm gone, so no time to fun.
Cave switch, walk away.
You want to go to the door?
Yes.
Alright. Go to the door.
Okay. I check to see if there's any sort of a trap or an alarm.
Sure, make an investigation.
Okay.
At advantage, because you have all the time in the world to do this.
16.
Okay. You look, there's no obvious apparent trapping or good spell that is locking it. There is a lock on the door. It does seem a reasonable lock. She's not been afraid to pay an entire party for literally nothing the first time she met you. So she's the one thing that she asked you to do is stay out of her room, and she has a lock on her door. It's a reasonable one.
I imagine it would be. I mean, she's pretty powerful, but you have I gotta try
all the time in the world. Make your lockpick at advantage.
Okay.
Remember, you get to roll 1s over.
Yeah, I didn't get a 1. Got the next one, but I got an advantage, so so I don't have to take that 2, which is a total of 13. 13.
I assume your bonus is high on that?
Yeah. My sleight of hand is 13.
You spend the time. Again, you get this impression that you have all the time in the world to do this. So you spend a bit of time, and it's this is a little bit more significant than I first gave it credit, and you are not able to open it at this point.
Okay. I feel like a little disappointed, but maybe my skill level just isn't quite there. But knowing that I had all the time in the world, and no one's gonna know that I attempted it, I'll just back away and be like, well, I guess it didn't work.
Okay. A few times in your life, you have felt Udite pulling in a particular way to encourage helping somebody, leaving things for those in need, to travel to a particular place, to reach out and offer assistance to whatever those have been. There's been a few where it is like beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is what I'm supposed to do. You have that sense of this door has to be open.
Oh,
fuck.
but I've already made my rolls, so maybe I'll try again on another evening.
You need to talk to me first.
Maybe I'll try again on another evening.
Sure, if you want to.
I just feel like that roll is, it encompasses all my attempts.
Yep.
And so I'm not being like, well, try again and roll again. No, I don't believe in that. So,
No, but
I also don't believe in rolling dice.
For the opposite
for a
reason.
second attempt.
I second his.
I declare.
And therefore, I will try again on a separate occasion. Sure.
You missed the ring doorbell right beside
Push here to unlock.
Push here to unlock.
There's like a
Just
hand.
give a
There's one of those
notification.
big square handicap buttons.
There's a bulge in like the carpet. That's the bulge of a
little
key.
sprite like drawing your name.
No,
or
I
drawing
expected
you.
it to be a challenging lock, and
And
I
like
just
a
wasn't up for the task.
handprint and an eye thing.
no, but the absolutely is a challenging lock, and not even in the like I need to go do roguey thiefy things, but there is this sense that there is something that you need to see, or something that you need to take, or something you need to leave on the other side of this door, and only maybe a half a dozen times in your life have you felt so sure that this needs to get done. But again, you have all the time in the world, and this isn't something that needs to get done now. This isn't a, like, I need to be in here right now, but it's a, I can't walk away from this.
I got it. I got it.
Siri, you come back. You let everybody know that the potion shop is
Open, and you guys should all pay a lot of money there.
Yep.
We'll get discounts. And hey, Ashton.
I'm in a library at the bottom of this building.
Are you coming up for dinner, or are you?
No.
Does anyone know where
I'm
Ashton is?
seriously staying here
He's
till
in the
like
library.
I'm either dead
Oh,
or passed
fall
out.
asleep.
Maverick,
Yeah,
before
That is 100% what's happening.
Maverick, before
Yeah,
I
I'll be
go
like, the
find
book over there.
Ashton, here, I'm gonna
Drooling
hand
on
you
her
over
face.
a healing potion.
I've got like 100 glasses on my tea. I'm just
I
like,
hand you over a healing potion.
Big drool stain
Thank
on
you.
her mouth.
A regular?
From
A regular?
regular healing potion?
Just a regular healing potion, right?
Thank you very much.
Okay,
The
and
quills on there,
do you know
my
where Ashton
forehead's
is? The
on the
library,
desk.
He's in
right?
the library.
there's
Uh,
like
I'm-
ink
You want me to
smeared
take
on
him
my forehead.
something? I'm gonna go see him right now.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Tell him to buy from the concoctions.
Oh yeah. What's the guy's name there?
Craig.
Kummenstein.
Craig Kummenstein, the third.
3 times.
From a long legacy of cumpires.
Used to be a seaman.
He's more of a pirate.
That's
The
the
sea
note I'm
was his
making.
first love.
The seed was his first love, or the
I-
sea?
Yes. Yes.
That's good.
I'll go and visit Ashton in the library and take him this healing
Our
potion.
group's name should be something like
No.
community or
Community.
the companions. Compatriots.
Ashton, I got this healing potion from Seer.
Oh.
It's for you.
Okay. What time is it?
I don't know. Ask the DM.
At the point that this happens, you're only like halfway through what you have been doing. So you've been at
Okay.
this for 2 hours, a little over
Okay.
2 hours. You can stop to go up and eat if you want. You can.
I'll bring him some food or
Okay.
something.
Yep.
You know. I know he's not going to leave the books.
Fair.
But I'll be like,
Here's some dinner.
Oh.
There's a big coffee cup ring on the corner of your.
No, I
scroll.
have like a proper like little thing I put on the desk.
Coaster?
You bring a
Coaster. No.
I didn't mean to say it like that. I just
No.
it slipped out.
No.
Another hour or two, and you're going to find a spell that will hold that for you. Just,
Yeah.
Just
keep
an
it
inch
warm.
above the
Keep your tea warm.
Mage hand.
Well,
Yeah.
it
then
just
I have to
floats
concentrate.
there.
Just the smallest tensor's disc, just right there, always following you around.
That would be my level 20 spell right there.
Tensor's coaster. Yeah, Tensor's floating
Yeah,
coaster.
yeah. It can still hold 500 pounds.
coaster.
Oh yeah, it's just so
It'll
small.
go through it though.
Yeah, you just here eat this, and just push them off.
So the rest of you all gather to eat, except for Ashton.
Oh, I don't need to eat. I eat and I
You don't need to eat.
You also don't need to eat. You ain't
There's
under
out in the woods. You don't need to eat.
Are you coming back? Or are you out there grubbing?
Well, I'm looking for herbs and stuff. I'm just going to
truffle pig.
I'm going to.
Do I need to find a random
What?
herb table to get you?
Once,
or do
I
you-
make a mark with my paw, and then I keep moving around until I've made enough marks, and then I transfer forward back, and I take my sickle and I collect my herbs for my trying to make potions or whatever.
Do I need to make like a mini game of this of you find or
No, you don't
find
need
or
to
you
make.
Oh,
Just,
thank God. Thank you.
just say if maybe I got a 10th or whatever, and after a few sessions you could say, you got enough to make such and such.
Are there particular potions or
Well, you got to make him roll for it.
Oils of
balls
sharpnesses.
or anything that you're attempting to make?
No,
Or-
I'm just
Oh,
harvesting what's available on the land, and you determine
for
whatever you think
Okay.
is appropriate.
Okay. I will put some thought into that, but you, it's
I'm not
It's a-
expecting it.
it's a reasonable forest. It is not overrun with people or anything, so there is plenty enough that you can go through and find a number of different things that you're going to be able to make use of. So,
Okay.
I'll put some effort into that and figure out something for it. Roll a survival check.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
91. Then you won't have to do anything.
It's a bag of rocks.
What? But he has as much time as he needs, right?
Oh.
20.
20.
Oh.
Doesn't need the time. The pig was the choice. Boar knows what he is doing. Yeah, you find plenty enough. You don't fill your bags with, but we'll be able to come up with it, and I've looked at it in the past, but I don't have it right now.
Okay, well, I'll transform back into Centaur and stretch out my bed skirt. Well, it's like a rubber, like it's got an elastic.
Like the Hulk pants.
Hulk pants, yeah.
Hopefully you don't turn into
It's
something
less
too...
pleated when I turn into.
Hopefully you don't turn into something...
Pleated when you're a pig.
Yeah, it's very pleated when I'm a pig.
Do you see the pig legs, or is it just?
I'm a big pig, but like it's just like
I'm a big pig.
I'm a big pig. I'm a big pig.
Hopefully you don't turn into an elephant or something so the thing doesn't snap.
I don't know about you, but I'm a big pig.
You can be a big pig too.
Alright, you find a bunch of herbs, a bunch of things that you'll be able to make use of. You head back to the owl's nest. As you're approaching, you hear this bell, which nobody told the group of you that is going to signify that dinner is ready, but it's a common enough thing that you can make that assumption. You're not hungry, so you don't need to, but everybody's convening back.
Well, there might be something I need to do with these herbs processing wise, either drying or boiling or whatever, and steaming or steeping. So I'll head over to the kitchen and see if there's any kind of utensils I need to use for that.
Leonidas says that there's a bit of a workshop downstairs of sorts that there was somebody that came traveling a while that was really interested in brewing, so he has a bunch of vats to be able to use. So you might be able to repurpose some of that.
Stairs though, right? Like, no ladders, just stairs.
Yeah, stairs. Yeah.
You should probably roll a stair check, though, right?
Yeah, you should have been cruel.
What is going on over there?
Hey,
Cyrell, I need you to pull it together for a minute. You see Chiron come in. Do you have information?
Oh my god!
Where's the fifth leg?
Sorry, I'm back.
I'm never going to freaking get to this. Since the first session, there's been like one sentence that doesn't need to be said.
Cyrell is listening.
Okay. So Chiron comes back in. Do you have information that you would like to tell him?
Karen, the armorer said that we'd give us a deal if I bought my studded leather with your chest plate. So I need 75 gold to purchase with mine. So if you can hand me 75 gold.
You couldn't deal him down from that?
No, your portion is 75. But look how big you are.
Oh, that's very.
Mine's
expensive.
just.
I'll have to go talk to him about that price. I'll talk to him. Don't worry. I'll make sure I get a good deal on that, buddy.
I would like to persuade him to just give me the fucking money.
The anti-meta roll. At least make it verses, right?
You can make a I suppose it would be a deception check.
Yep.
Do I roll insight?
Sure.
Come on, help me out.
4 plus 4.
I've got 2 plus 7. So 9 to 8.
Wow.
Like everyone else in
Battle
the
of the
room.
lowbrow.
Everyone else in the room can immediately understand it's a lie.
Yeah, everyone else knows.
Our passive insight
Yeah.
says
We both.
something smells like shit there.
My passive insight's like 14. Like, don't I just smell the?
Yeah.
Like,
so,
I know the smell of turds. And
So you
This
do
is
make
a ripe turd.
an excellent effort, and if it were a situation where you hadn't gone through what you had gone through with Chiron and this deep bond that you have forged over this day and a half that you've known each other, you might have gotten away with it. But no, he's convinced that he can definitely get a better deal than what you have dealt for.
Well, if you can get a better deal than that, I'll be amazed. Maybe you get like little chest nipples.
chestnuts.
You should get some chest
Chestnuts.
nipples. You get like 6 nipples, 3 on each side. Go down.
He's a male.
Yeah.
There's only one now.
Centaur.
Wait, does with
He's got
the
24 abs.
yeah?
Everything's tripled.
That's right.
Not on the male.
Everything's tripled.
But wouldn't the male horse still have another pair of nipples down below?
No.
Yeah, it's the lower nipples and the upper
Yeah,
nipples.
those are called testicles.
That's up to Chiron.
Don't have chesticles.
I think the art that he chose, he does not have. So,
Oh,
it's
the
not my
art's
decision
done.
to make. So you all convene for dinner. Leonidas brings out a pretty big spread, tons of meat spreads, cheeses, potatoes, vegetables. All of them are super fresh. He spends a little bit of time to be able to say that most of the vegetables are grown down in the basement. He's really excited about it. He tells you
You
that,
grow vegetables in the basement?
yeah, it's amazing. We have these there's these magical mushrooms that we've harvested and we've planted in the walls to be able to give off a light and an amount of heat to be able to simulate that it's outdoors. So it's really great. They grow year round through the winter.
Hydroponics in the basement.
It is the most amazing thing. He's so proud of it and the opportunity to be able to share this.
And Karen walks in with 3 shitty mushrooms.
Where'd you get the magic mushrooms from?
We had them imported from far north.
Are those the ones that give off radon gas?
I'm not sure, but
Residual
the
gas.
carrots are delicious. You
Oh.
have to try them.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. I really like carrots.
Yeah, you gotta try them with the mushrooms at the same time.
It's more
A little
Mickey
bit of
Mouse.
carrots, a little bit of mushrooms.
I'm thinking Mickey Mouse more than Ashley.
Yeah.
Mickey Ash.
Mini.
Sounds like Monto.
Yeah.
Ponto?
Yep.
Yeah, the
You mean
DM.
it sounds like our Ponto?
Every time you talk that way, the DM's getting madder at you.
Blaze comes in as you're all sitting down and starting eating. She has the large book with her. She sits down, not at the head of the table, one of the sides, and she grabs a plate of food and she. Oh, where's Ashton? Is he not going to join us?
Oh yeah, he's in the library.
I probably I should have expected that. That makes sense. Well, I've been able to do a little bit of deciphering. I think, and she puts the book down and she pushes food off to the side and she flips over and she opens it up to this page and there's a number of skulls that are drawn, symbolized on the page, and you can look at them and you can tell that these skulls are from different species to be able. You can't tell all of them immediately, but you can definitely tell like there is for sure a demon skull that's larger, very.
Oh, would I be able to tell which type of demon?
Maybe. Make a.
Your uncle.
Would that be an
Arcana or religion? I think either or. They're the same for me.
Medicine. It's a skeleton, right?
That is a dirty 20 either way.
You definitely can tell that it's a demon. Nothing like pops out to you immediately.
Demons are like chaotic. They're any form, really.
Yeah.
Dime a dozen.
They can look like a goat.
They can look like a horse.
There is definitely a tiefling one. There's one that seems to be one from a wolf, but the scale of the rest of them is all large wolf.
Oh, we have some of these skulls over in my church. They're pretty cool.
You have what?
Oh, some of these skulls in my church.
And
Church of Asmodeus.
Palase both seems like confused and excited. She flips over the next page and there's a number of the same skulls, but these ones show a lot of like carvings in them and embellishments and like gems inlaid into them. And she starts saying, I was reading through and I got to this page and it corresponds, and she starts flipping back and forth. It seems that there's these relics. I haven't gotten through all of it, but there's these 9 skulls that apparently they were all harvested from individuals that followed somebody that really celebrated death and destruction.
Asmodeus?
No.
Asmodeus is a bit more.
Well, you said you had them at your church.
Yeah, but
And
like
when-
that's.
when you see the embellished ones, less so what you would have seen, but
Yeah, it's not the same embellishments. It's not like.
I don't know.
the rumor is that these skulls may have been more so cursed, but they've been imbued with some of that power. And it seems that this is partially a map to some of these skulls, and I think I should start flipping over another page. Here, and it's a portion of a very rudimentary map, but it looks a coastline close to a lake by a river. And is anybody proficient in I guess it would be nature and just sort of
I'm proficient in nature.
Or survival. Nature or survival. Both.
Yeah, same here.
Aren't you a jack of all trades? Over
Yeah, I
there?
am too.
So the both of you, you can look at it and faintly it looks actually reasonably close to from where you are. It's going to be across the river and maybe 6 or 8 hours. And from the coastline and how it's drawn out, it's not perfect, but it's close to the city of Lunarium.
Rimenrear?
You didn't say that one out loud before, did you?
Nope.
Right next to Dugan's Hole.
There you go. Good night, everybody.
Been there, done that. Campaign over.
I'll bring this up.
How do you spell that?
Solved.
Exactly how you would imagine. Rimenryr. It's on your freaking map that I sent you.
Yeah.
I'm just checking.
I'm surprised you didn't notice the rim in the rear.
No.
It looks so much better on paper until you say it out loud.
Perfect. Absolutely. It seems that the
I've been there, especially coming from behind.
The city was built on ruins of some sort, and one of these relics, which are known as the Dark Lunarium,
There's a song.
are thought to be in those ruins.
There's a song for your
So
campaign.
all of the skulls are in the same place?
No.
Oh, okay, they're all
One of them.
one skull is there. Do you know what the
9
skulls
separate missions.
accomplish if they to gathered and cast into the spell?
I haven't been able to figure out that. I haven't been able to decipher that, but it seems that when you have one of these spells, it does grant you a power of some sort.
Each one of them.
Yeah,
Cop stuff.
and very bad things happen if you get all of them.
Oh, so you just want a few.
Ideally, we would want to have them not available for somebody that shouldn't get that sort of power. So if we could find them, find somewhere to be able to seal them away.
Maybe if we took the power,
So if they're so bad, why don't we just destroy them?
Well, but if we controlled the power, we would be able to prevent other people from having that power.
Yeah, if we control the power, we can protect people.
I leave that choice entirely to you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more concerned that people like those bandits that knew about this book might have a lead to finding these, and I wouldn't want any of those guys in that cave to have.
Is it possible they copied the pages from this book?
Have you checked that all pages are still in the book?
I think that they are. I didn't get much time before.
Maybe they already have one. Maybe that's why they were so powerful.
They were pretty strong.
It's like a sequel to the
Maybe they had the second edition.
They have a skull.
Maybe we should send a spy in to make sure we know what their comings and goings is.
Someone who's used to skulls.
I'm not good at lying.
Well, I was just thinking we asked the animals.
Or we could get that guy down from the tree.
Send in an animal.
We,
You know, an animal spy.
Maybe it's some four-legged creature.
He'd just be horsing around.
It's your idea.
Well, I wasn't saying.
It does make sense to split the
Glide
party.
in there.
We can't all be Rimmon so
Rimming in the rear.
yeah. So you.
With your huckleberries, you've been rimming the rear for so long.
Just looking for the right Caucasian, eh? Okay.
So I suppose that you have a choice to make whether you're gonna go back and deal with the bandits and see if maybe they've acquired one of these skulls. I didn't see anything on any of them. From what I've been able to tell, you need to be physically in possession of it to be able to harness.
Is it something that, like, you being physically is it something where you absorb the skull? Like the skull becomes your skull?
I'll keep reading. That would be truly terrifying. But
What was that guy was holding, that big guy in there with the flash or something?
it was
A rock. Okay.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
I feel like we maybe need some of the power of those skulls to be able to defeat the bandits, because we were going to die before you got there. We were not going to succeed.
I think you're right.
It's at least we should at least assemble the rocks and bring them back so nobody else gets them.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least.
I don't necessarily want them here.
Right.
That would be inviting a lot of people to again come and take things. But I'm sure that if you are also interested in continuing to be doing these tasks, helping me out with this, a base of operations, as long as if you're willing to wield the power and protect it yourself, we can figure out some way
Great
to
power
be
comes
sealed
from
away.
great responsibility.
Right.
If we could get one of these skulls, do we have a exit strategy where we can make sure that it gets safe? It gets into the right hands?
I don't have the answer to that yet. I need to do some research to figure out if there's a way to destroy them, if there's a way to seal them away.
Yeah, we wanna know what step 2 is before we do step 1 and then become very vulnerable.
That's fair. I much like Ashton don't plan on sleeping much tonight. I'm gonna keep on studying. Hopefully tomorrow I can have some more answers for you. But
I feel like we should also try to go quickly to get more skulls, because what if they have a map as well? Some of these locations.
I doubt that they have a map, and there's no way in the time that they had that they would have copied.
Yeah, we have the
entire
book.
Yeah.
Right. And so the book, the skulls are the primary focus of the book, or just a part of it?
From what I can tell, there's a lot in here. It's definitely a large portion of it. Some of the stories I haven't been able to decipher all of it. There's pages that starts flipping through, and there's other areas that aren't immediately as recognizable. There's pages that it's entirely script that it might be information on who the person was that the skull was harvested from, the magic that was put into them, the reasoning for the gems and everything that it was inlaid with. So there's a lot. So I'll keep studying this, and you can rest, you can read, you can train, use anything in the house that you need. As I said, just my own room is the only place off limits that
You keep your room secure though in case we are invaded.
I do, yes.
You probably have locks and alarms and traps.
I don't think that I need to go that far, but it is locked. So.
You just make sure, maybe put a vicious beast in there or something, just in case.
I'll note that.
It might be a good idea.
I'll probably have to raise one and train it to not attack myself. It'll take time.
Everybody
it's
but
not
you.
bad.
Anyone will let you.
Will you be taking the book into your room tonight?
I don't think I'm going to sleep too much tonight. The study, I don't think that we're going to have too much of a problem. At least for a few days.
Do you want us to take watch and
Yeah, I'm going to
watch
stand
over
guard at
and
the study.
yeah, we'll take turns.
Sure.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that you all get the rest that you need to accomplish what you want as well.
Sure, but somebody should be, if you're gonna stay up, and Ashton is gonna stay up, somebody should be watching out.
I very much appreciate it. It's a good idea.
I'll take first watch.
Sure. She'll put the book off to the side, finish eating. You continue to chat. Day goes by. She'll go back to the study, continue reading away, studying through.
Long rest.
Unless there's anything else that anybody wants to do with the day, you shuffle through watches to make sure that everything stays.
I do want. I stay up fairly late, but I know Ashton is just going to study like crazy. So I'm just going to be outside the library, doing a nice, relaxing song.
Trying to make him fall asleep.
Trying to make him fall asleep.
So I'm trying to take a watch and I'm like slapping myself because I'm listening to this fucking sleepy music, lullaby music.
I am going to remove inflict wounds for
And the-
healing word.
Smoke is coming
So
out of
good,
my
yeah.
mask, and just kind of low level seeping along the hallway, and just kind of dissipating down the hallway.
Anyone else have anything?
Well, I'll do a watch if you want to actually run all the checks and stuff, or you can decide to just, as the DM, be like, nah, not necessary. But I would like to. I have this overwhelming urge to try and discover what Udite would have me find. So I will do my duty on my watch.
Okay.
But
Keep the
then,
circle, make sure that
yeah.
everything's secure.
You should
make
go out
sure.
to the courtyard for that.
Yeah, I'll make sure that, Palace's room is locked to make sure that no one's getting in there. But then I'd like to try and unlock it.
Sure. This seems fair. So make a perception check for your watch.
Okay, this is my perception. It's 23.
Alright, good. Burned a good roll.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
That's just like last time.
It is reasonably late. Everything is quiet. Blaze still seems to be studying away. What did you?
He has arcane lock. I know he's got the arcane thing.
Oh, I thought you just had like a really high portent, or like take the 19. We'll never know. We'll figure out tomorrow what he rolls.
Yep.
All right. So you have all the time in the world. Make your roll at advantage.
Okay. Oof. Not as good as I wanted. 15.
It has bested you again.
Mm-hmm.
You.
It's okay. This is part of it.
It's not like a paranoia, but it's a cautious.
Mm-hmm. I'm learning though. This is my second attempt, and there's some things about this lock that are a little tricky, but I'm getting better at it.
The DC goes up every time you fail, right?
It's fine.
Okay.
At some point, you're going to get a nat 1 and you're going to jam the lock.
You can't. Exactly.
He's going to get 2 nat 1s.
Yeah. 2 straight nat 1s.
Rolling at advantage, getting 2 nat 1s where you're rolling.
Yeah, who rolls 3 nat 1s in a row? Who can ever do that?
4 actually.
Yeah, that was before.
Because you roll a 1 and
Both.
then you re-roll. You rolled another 1, but then you have to roll with advantage, so you have to roll 4 1s.
possible.
Wild.
I could do it. I believe some people on this table could.
Tonight I could.
Alright, that's fine. I'm okay to accept defeat and continue on my watch. And okay, good. Yeah, it's good. It's locked. It's good.
Do you want to do anything shifty on your watch?
No, I'm just doing the watch, taking care of people. I'm not a scumbag.
Alright, so nothing exciting happens on the watch.
Where are you
get
food?
through the
I
night.
am gonna
You didn't talk to me about
check
the
on
war.
him to see if he actually
Did you?
falls asleep.
Okay. Did
my
you
own
fall
private.
asleep, Ashton, with the soothing
No.
music?
I have tea. I have like
Well, it's mint tea. There's no
I'm gonna
caffeine
eat.
in that.
no. It's just like
Yeah, but I brought down some Zins, you know.
At
It's
some
got
point during
nicotine
the night, I
pouch.
am going to come and use
No.
command on him.
Ashton is getting late. You should go to bed.
I'm quite all right. Thank you.
It's not the sleep you're
I've
looking
got
for.
a couple more hours. I'll be all right.
Just make sure you get lots of rest. Go to bed soon.
You cast sleep.
I have no spells. I got a wicked tongue. That's it.
Wow.
I
So you
cast
should
my
take the
second
lead
level.
For a good time call.
Do you want to make a persuasion check?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Make a persuasion check.
Not 20 or 29.
Ashton does not care.
Oh.
He is enraptured.
Oh.
There's nothing in this world.
This is like maybe just short of his life calling to find a place like this.
So I think as I say the words, I was like, I'm so proud how I told him to go. And I start walking towards him like he's gonna be like, yeah.
I'm gonna catch him.
Reach out to, and then he's just like, no, I'm good. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
and I'm like, oh, there's this like mist around it. And I'll just like cast my hand, and then just like the mist will just like
Yeah,
Fill
it's kind
out-
of creeping up you, and then it just retracts.
just kind of like
Just a prestidigitation and
yeah.
I'm just kind of stunned, staring at you for a minute, and then I'll just say, well, good night, Ashton.
Oh, feel free to stay. The music is quite relaxing,
Yeah. Okay, good night.
and all you can see is just these little horn rimmed glasses. And my eyes are poking up, looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good night.
Yeah, I'm a little shocked.
rough day for the bard.
Nothing was gonna do it.
29.
A 29 did not do it. That 20.
I was like, it's a 30. Like,
Oh, really?
It's a 30. There's nothing under 30 that he won't.
Oh, man.
Missed it by that much. Alright, so you guys get a long rest. If Ashton sleeps in
I
tomorrow.
I get 8 hours of transcribing done, and then I'm like, I can't keep my eyes open anymore.
You
I'm
probably
like,
fall asleep on the
I'm like,
books.
I'm standing up and scrolling so I don't fall asleep, and then my head's like this, and I'm trying to, and then it's just like,
On the desk.
Like, when we see him sleeping in the morning, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put a blanket over top of his head.
and then like halfway, I wake up, I'm like, huh. And I just like roll out my bed sack and lay on the ground and go to sleep on the ground beside the desk.
I'm gonna try
So
to
in
lift up
case
his...
I wake up, I get more time to scribe.
Alright, so go ahead and level up.
Oh,
yay.
Holy.
I now need to think of a feat.
Left and right.
I need a fourth. I mean a third, not a fourth.
Yes!
Yeah,
Good
that's a
HP roll.
Let's see.
Fucking D6s are scary.
Jesus.
Good rolls, good rolls.
What combinations are you guys doing?
Exactly.
Re-roll ones if you get them.
Oh.
Oh.
You get
Oh, max 8 for hit. Yes.
I'm now up to 32. And you know what? I am gonna take the
27
Yes.
no matter what, I'm going to take a feat that gives me an extra +1 to my wisdom. So wisdom is going to go up to +4. That means everything here goes up by 1. That means I probably should stop talking out loud because it's probably very annoying.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of these.
Observant is one.
Observant,
Yeah, that's a good one. One called there's a feat called Speedy. What do you got to?
Speedy?
Yeah.
24? How about mounted combatant? What's that do for?
You can take.
You're gonna ride a horse. You're gonna be a combatant.
Horse on horse action.
Increase your strength, dexterity, or wisdom score by 1.
That sounds like a horse job.
While mounted. I gotta get a horse.
How mounted?
No, I feel like the horse would be mounting you then.
No. While mounted, you have advantage on attack rolls against any unmounted creature. Could I take that?
What is it?
The mounted,
mounted
combatant.
combatant.
While on a horse?
While mounted, you have advantage on attack rolls against unmounted creatures within 5 feet of your mount.
But you're not mounted though.
But I'm all mounted onto a horse, a torso mounted onto a horse.
You identify only as the top half? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You're not a large creature, are
No.
Nobody's a large creature.
you? If you wanted it for the stat, I would give you the advantage on a creature smaller than you. So if you're fighting a smaller
Halflings.
Maybe it's not that.
just getting advantage because of
For
your
everything?
race seems kind of too much.
Yeah, yes.
Just give yourself advantage all the time. Just for being a horse.
I got Warcaster.
Easy level for a monk. I got slow fall up on my desktop.
Now I need to go to Cleric. Level 4.
I got another cantrip.
Oh, I do too. Oh.
I took mage hand.
To hold your teeth.
Pretty much.
Okay. Let's go to fighting.
And this is the
You did do one here? How was that one?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, the other ones, they were okay.
It wasn't like
Rocket Pop. Don't recommend.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's blue raspberry flavored. That's pretty weird for beer. I didn't read that before I started drinking it. What?
That's the recommend.
Oh, I could get my dex up to 20 or I could take Warcaster.
Warcaster. For you specifically?
I could take Hex.
Hex? How can you take Hex? Warlock?
No, if I take Fey Touched.
Oh. You
Well,
take
with
the
the
Misty
new
Step
armor
with
and
Fey
the
Touch.
dex.
You can also take Shadow Touch, and you can get, I think,
I'm
Illusion.
taking Fey Touch because I'm from the Fey version.
Yeah, you get Misty Step.
I could take Silvery Barbs.
Everyone in this group except me has silver barbs.
I don't. I can't get Silvery Barbs.
You have fake
Do
silver
you guys
barbs.
have Silvery
though.
Barbs?
Yeah.
You do? Do you?
He does.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm gonna double it.
I'm not taking it because he has it.
He's got it for sure with one of his 8 classes.
8.
How many
Different-
people
what
have
class
Which class did you take? That's a great question.
I know. I had to look at both of them. I took rogue.
Should I take light or resistance?
I
Because
know.
I have
So now
dark
you're
vision.
even.
What is
Yeah, I'm
gift
even.
of alacrity?
But I need the cunning action.
Gift of alacrity.
What
That's
is
a
that?
critical rolling.
Mm-hmm.
One of the dunamancy spells.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take resistance instead of light. Plus, I have my
I think I
Warhammer.
need the cunning
Warhammer has-
actions more than I need the
Yeah.
subclass.
You don't feel like a
What
rogue
does
until you have
heroism
cunning
do again?
actions.
I know.
You want to
It's
feel
pretty
like a
good.
rogue.
But I needed the hit points. So that's why I had to take the paladin levels.
Yeah, I think you're gonna take care of it.
Right.
So I took Warcaster.
When in
They
reality,
didn't actually.
the things that you fight, you don't need the hit points because you're not making it 3 rounds anyways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Zone of Truth.
No, I mean, there's a lot of storytelling and flavor choices and background choices of why I went paladin. So it's not just for the hit
It's
points.
the power game. It's the crit fisher smite.
But the thing is, I
Critical
only smited twice, and I only have 2 spell slots.
Okay, there we go.
I could not believe that you failed opening that door twice with advantage.
I rolled so bad with both dice, both times.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're almost long rested. And then brother can give you a good roll next time.
Well, if he wasn't too busy reading his books, and have a conversation.
We could have had a conversation. You just didn't talk about it once.
You seem like siblings.
I'm just in character.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the morning, I'm gonna walk over to the blacksmith. Or trot over.
It's 20 after 10. You want to keep playing? Or
Yeah,
what's
no,
going
no.
on?
Shut her down, man.
Just saying that so that I don't forget next time.
Alright. Whoever does the recap next time, remember, Chiron walked over to the blacksmith.
Trotted.
If you walked over, that would be terrifying. Centaur with no
What's
hooves,
the-
just
What's
feet.
the fancy walking that horses do when they like the show?
Oh yeah.
Crip walking.
Mm. Where they kind of
Like
go
the
sideways.
sideways one.
That's how he
It's like
puts
watching
on the lady
dogs.
Thank you for listening and supporting Perilous Pursuits. We hope you enjoyed this session as much as we enjoyed playing it. Check out our website at www.perilouspursuits for more of our D&D adventures. In the meantime, go give your Kraken a bath. Then try to remember which piece of furniture your mimic is before you sit down, close your eyes, and listen to some more D&D.